7.
Albert Finney.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he had what, like probably. I mean, there's 3 roles I remember him for. It's Annie, which is weird.
Yeah.
That one, and then
Network News.
Yeah, and then Aaron Brockovich. That's probably
I forgot he was in Aaron Brockovich. He did a lot of films.
He did a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, got a little echo there, Chris, or somebody.
That was Faye Dunaway, right? Was in that Network News, Faye Dunaway and other people.
Yeah. Chris,
I'll put it on now. I was muting his mic.
Faye Dunaway, who I've heard is very hard to work with.
There it is.
Hey,
there we go.
You're back.
I like the background better though the other way.
It's been a long.
Not the I just liked it.
It has been a little while.
How's that, Jack?
No, I don't like the angle
though. Well, we just arrived here a little late. But Nick's got a song. So
wait,
I do. I mean, we've kind of already started. We can hold it till next week.
Go ahead. No, you've got your guitar. You're ready to go. It's
not a guitar.
I blame Jack for interrupting.
Yeah. It was a beautiful day. The sun beat down. I had a podcast on, and I was driving. Chris was late. Me and Matt were singing.
Motherfucker, you're the last one here.
Nearly killed Jack.
Killed Jack?
Well, you missed the lyric because Chris told me to go fuck myself. Okay. Well, me and Matt were singing a little Lego talk. Nearly killed Jack.
Got it. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, the Ramblecast After Dark. The show is about to start. Listen to every remark, because you never know where it goes. Yeah, the Ramblecast After Dark.
That might be your best one yet. I think we have to give Chris some.
Fuck off. You were the last person in the show tonight, dude. You're calling me late.
First one.
Okay.
I think Chris asking "fuck you." I think it helped the song. I just.
To be fair, I Nick was here. It's just I didn't add him to the show, and then he left because he was like, "Oh shit, nobody's here," you know. And then you guys showed up, and I added you. But
it happens. It happens. Sometimes you're here, sometimes you're not here.
I mean, Chris was trying to do everything in his power to get his computer up and running. I mean, I know what that's like.
Yeah. So Windows PCs apparently, when they do a reset or like an update or whatever, because I haven't turned this thing on since last week, it brought me to like set up Windows. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll just get through the screens or whatever. But they didn't let me use my fucking mouse. Like, how can I go through the setup screen? So I just did the old unplug it and plug it back in again, and it just went through. So
hey, the IT crowd works for me.
Yeah.
So dumb.
Windows tends to. Yeah, I mean, I have both. Windows pisses me off the most when it comes to the software updates, because it'll do that shit where like you'll just kind of put it in sleep mode. It'll say, sleep or update, then sleep or update and shut down. And then
just fucking work. How that's all I want.
I just want it to fucking work. Yeah, like so I'll hit update and sleep, and then it will go through the whole reboot process, and then I have to like log it all back in, and then even sometimes even after you do that, it'll still go, please restart. And you're like, man, I told you to fucking restart I don't know. Anyway, computer. Old man yells at cloud.
Would you rather go back to the days we didn't have computers? And we didn't
actually
have
life was probably a little bit better.
Sometimes yes.
Sometimes
yes.
Yeah.
And
I've been watching the Andy Griffith show, and they
were happy.
They were perfectly happy with Andy playing his guitar. Aunt B was doing and and just Ronnie Howard and Barney.
It's weird to be like kind of like 15 years after cutting the stream and going digital to be like going back to collecting like physical media and loving my DVD player. So or Blu-ray
and
player.
TV wasn't even a big deal back then because
everything was movies.
Yeah. I mean, there's no pop-up commercials except at the beginning of the DVD when you load it up, but still. They can't take
God,
that
yeah, I
away from them.
forgot about
I don't think people could go back to that.
I forgot about
they can't put down their phones.
No, my daughter is all about I think the younger generation, there's a lot of actual traction on physical media.
Yeah.
And I had seen a headline article kind of thing about how essentially like the porn industry, adult like physical media DVDs are going up in sales because a lot of these age verification sites and states that have gone,
Come on.
Depending on what state you're in,
yeah, but I
Just get a
mean,
VPN.
sure, but you're also talking about people that are just desperate to wank one off. So, I mean, it's kind of like but I did find that interesting. I was like, oh, okay, well, you know,
I actually got a VPN, not for porn because Massachusetts is cool like that. But I did get one so I could watch like WWE wrestling events, right? So like they make you like their deal that they have is through ESPN, so you have to have an ESPN Unlimited account, which is like super expensive if you want to watch like the main, PLEs they call them. They're not pay-per-views anymore, premium live events. So I just run it through Canada because in Canada it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Which is weird. It's only on ESPN in the United States. You can get on all the live events you can get on Netflix elsewhere. So I just connect to Montreal and call it a day.
Yeah, I actually thought about you, Chris. I think today or yesterday, because
were you watching porn at the time?
I was actually watching porn. No, I was clearing out some old applications on the old computer here, and it was all the when we had Cody, and all these weird apps that were like ways to get around all the streaming services. Streaming services were new, and you didn't want to pay for it. So I was like, I just got this app, and then you just do this, and then I can watch whatever the fuck I want for free. Then it just became a hassle. But anyway, I remember not doing it back.
Randy in the chat mentions, was that Kathy Ireland in the title image for this week's show?
Yes,
what
sir.
Movie is it from?
Oh.
Well, we talked about this movie last week when we went on our Kathy
like
Ireland deep dive here.
It's young Kathy.
It's very young. Yeah.
Do you know what movie it is? Talked about it.
I remember you talking about it. I don't.
That's okay.
It was that movie you.
It's like Alien or Paradise Alien or something.
You were close. Yeah, Alien. Nick's the most sober one here. It's called Alien from L.A.
Alien. That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm. And she's got a real high pitched voice. Starts off super dorky, and at the end of the movie, you guessed it, it's an 80s movie, and she is like takes her glasses off. She's in a bikini on the beach, and like her boyfriend that was like, "See ya," is like, "Who's that girl?" And then
she had a ponytail. I that's when I gave up on the Oscars. I said, "You can't give Kathy an Oscar for that. Screw it. I'm done." It's all
1988. What other movies came out in '88 that could have surpassed it at the Oscars?
I mean, her acting alone. Her in a bikini. Sure. Come on, you can't beat that acting.
You can't fake that.
88. You got Die Hard in 88.
Yeah, still.
I'm trying to think of what
Bruce Willis, Kathy Ireland.
I'm trying to think of what the Oscars were from '88. So that's going to be another deep dive.
Driving Miss Daisy won that year, maybe.
Okay, Miss
Daisy. I thought Driving Miss Daisy was from the '90s, but
it could be. It could be '89.
Come on, Kathy Ireland.
Towards the end.
Who would you rather be driving?
Oh, towards the end of the '80s.
Towards the end of the '80s, yeah.
Driving Miss Ireland.
Who won Best Actress though? That's what we're trying to figure out. In 1988,
Rain Man won in '88. That's what Randy says.
That's what I was thinking. Sense. Rain Man.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Rain Man was a great movie. I'll give you that.
But
I mean, it's no The Wiz, or the Wiz Kid, or whatever it's called.
The Wizard.
What's one, Chris? The Wizard, yeah, which is basically Rain Man for kids.
So fucking good.
Super Mario 3.
Who won Best Actress in 1988?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Treese, with the knowledge there, Driving Miss Daisy won
89
for 89. Yeah, so
I thought it was either 88 or 89.
Yeah. So how you been, Nick?
Busy?
We haven't heard from you in like over a month.
Well, Jack did. Yeah,
I did.
For those fans that are just clamoring at home and wanting to know like what was Jessica Tandy won for Best Actress in 1988.
Yeah.
And thanks,
Okay.
Treese, for being our
Thank you, Matt Trees. Jessica
our
Tandy
Chris for the night.
or
Chris
Kathy
usually
Ireland.
looks up that stuff. Yeah,
Chris is on a deep dive
He's
in
just being
other
lazy.
ways.
Yeah.
Jessica
I'm trying
Tandy,
to fix
Kathy
some
Ireland.
shit.
I never
fixed
saw
it.
Jessica Tandy on a calendar. Just saying.
Well, you weren't looking back in the 1920s. You know, got the flapper. Look at her in the flapper outfit. Eh?
Yeah, see?
Oh my,
Yeah.
Have you seen
my
that?
God, her
TikTok?
knickers are down to her. Oh, they're above the kneecap. Holy shit!
You've seen on TikTok where they show like an old actor or an old actress, and then
Yeah.
what they look like. They pull the mask off, and they're like what they look like younger. I'm thinking that must suck. I go, I have a mirror that I can look in and see how badly I've aged. Now that the whole world can see how badly some of these stars have aged. I just don't think it's fair myself. But
Yeah, it's true.
just like,
Jessica Tandy, born in 1909, so it would have been
that would make sense for the 1920s for her to be
maybe late 20s.
late 20s.
I mean,
Oh,
I gotta wait for. I gotta
Jessica
wait for.
Tandy was
at
born in
least
1909.
1909. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, she was like 80 in that movie.
yeah, she was old. They
Spokesperson for Radio Shack.
pretty much.
Is she the one that kept asking for my zip code every time I walked in?
Was she a prince from Africa?
Yeah.
'Cause
Don't you remember
sent her
Radio
some
Shack?
money.
They always go, "Can I get your zip code?" Why?
Well, I think a lot of stores do the zip code thing because they want to determine where people are coming from.
Where's Radio Shack now?
Batteries.
No,
I used to
but
give them-
there's
I used-
other
I used to
there's
give them
other
wrong-
stores.
I used to give them wrong zip codes. That's how I
You're
felt about it.
probably right, Matt. Yeah, oldest Best Actress winner. That would make sense.
She's the oldest Best Actress. Oh, huh.
I
Well,
still
she
think Kathy Ireland
passed
has it.
away. She passed away in 1994.
Yeah, I wouldn't say, but most of them, her and her husband, and like a lot of those old classic actors, they did a lot of like really goofy, like late 80s movies.
Oh yeah,
like
Wasn't
I said, like I love Batteries Not Included.
batteries.
which
I was
is
going to
not-
say
yeah.
batteries not included.
And it's a kind of
Wasn't she
forgotten
in
movie.
Cocoon?
She was in Cocoon, I think.
Yeah.
But Wilford Brimley was like not that old.
He wasn't that old. He just looked
Yeah.
old. Yeah, his
Yeah.
diabetes got him.
He lived a hard life. He was reading that what was it? Oatmeal, Quaker Oats.
Quaker Oats, yeah.
Eating all that Quaker.
Well,
Oats.
ever since he got
That'll
off
age you.
Endor, he just really kind of.
I'm telling you to
Tapped
get in
into
the
that fountain
dugout,
of
Jack. I'm telling you to sit down and shut up.
Yeah.
What do you want? An apology? Forget about it.
Yeah. Great movie.
I
I wish Chris would show.
So
I know, me too.
I know it's just like, can you just allow Nick to talk tonight? I mean,
Fuck's sake.
But yeah, I mean, I was busy, so I went to San Diego for 2 weeks. First week was for work, and then did what I usually do. I rented a car,
prostitute.
and drove
Okay.
up through most of Southern California, and visited several friends, and then came back down, and did the old Comic-Con thing. Yep, go fuck yourself.
Went to TJ, came back a man.
Came back, had to get some shots. And,
Donkey show. You know.
I never had the desire to watch a donkey show. They go, "Hey, let's go watch the." I go, "I'm not watching the donkey show."
Yeah.
That just kind of grosses me out.
No.
I'm not doing it.
Mm-mm.
So I never went down there to watch a donkey show.
Yeah, I the closest I've been is Imperial Beach. I have no desire to go to Tijuana.
I haven't been to Tijuana in years.
Well, Chris said TJ, so that's why I said
TJ Tijuana.
I listened.
Tijuana and Taiwan.
I did eat
like,
Jack
they
in the
have a
Box
lot
twice.
of like letters that
I didn't have any Jack in the Box when I was in San
What the
Diego.
hell, Jack?
I know.
Yeah, I got it twice. More than In and Out. So, yeah, had to have the mandatory once a year In and Out. when we
Oh,
see
with the Jay and
Jay and the kids and all that. Yeah.
slid right through you.
Well, I mean, I like In and Out. I just think it's overhyped. I mean, I think for the
Way
price, you
overhyped.
can't beat it. Yeah, way overhyped. Yeah.
actually though it's because my family went to In-N-Out without me, and they went to Jack in the Box without me.
Right.
They said In-N-Out was
Right.
the cheapest of all the fast food places because everything was like $10 more there. I talked about last week.
I believe it. You know what? They just opened up relatively close to me, and I'm pretty excited about. I've never been with you guys, but I know this has been a frequented place during Raleigh meetups and whatnot. But they're opening up or opened up in a First Watch near me.
Oh yeah,
which I'm pretty stoked about. I've been to the one. What's that?
The Waffle House is better.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Hey, stop it. You
get a meal in a show.
First Watch has got the $1 million bacon, right? On the First Watch's menu's got the $1 million bacon.
I have had that.
Yeah,
that is rather expensive.
Waffle House has got. We'll pay you $10 to eat our bacon. That's what Waffle House has.
Our Waffle Houses are packed here. We do have one down the street that is. You no longer can walk in. You have to order it, and it's like bulletproof glass.
Waffle House sucks. You don't go because it's good.
It's the million bacteria bacon.
The first place I ever ate in Raleigh, North Carolina.
That says a lot.
Waffle House.
I'm kidding.
It was the only thing. It was 10 o'clock at night. Only thing open.
Yeah. I will say this about Waffle House.
First Watch doesn't have its own song. I'm just saying.
There's no videos on YouTube about First Watch.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, anyways, I'm pretty stoked about it. I was coming home from getting my newest crown. I feel like I should have a castle with all the crowns I have in my face, but I got it's right near my dentist office. So I was driving home and I was like, "Holy shit, that's First Watch!" I went to one out in Denver, or I don't know where it was. No, it wasn't Denver. It was Thornton, Colorado.
Which is near Denver.
Which is near Denver. And then I went to one in Delaware when I was at my daughter's field hockey tournament. But they opened one up here now, and I'm pretty excited about that.
I've never been to one.
Excellent. Like top tier breakfast joint. I'll be honest with you. I think it's actually excellent. And they have a liquor license, so you can get Bloody Marys and mimosas and all that type of shit too. Their lemon blueberry toast.
If I can drink during breakfast, appetizer. I'm happy.
Yeah. You get the lemon blueberry toast like appetizer thing is fucking wildly good. So highly recommend First Watch. Go check it out.
Don't Google Fist Watch.
Well, don't do that. You have to have the age verification first.
Right. So go to your local adult video store.
Make sure you have that VPN. No.
Speaking of the old Fisto, I finished Masters of the Universe.
Yes.
Just last night. I kept forgetting because I kept getting interrupted. I was like, I just want to enjoy the rest of this movie. I was like, shut up, kids. Stop talking. Dad's watching this.
Shut up, kids. Shut up the bad word.
No, I thought after even having a break in it and just coming back to it, I liked how the ending delivered. Like it just took a certain direction, and you have that last battle, and I don't know. I liked it. It had heart. And I liked all of the little teaser outros, especially with, I don't want to give any teasers away at the end, but just the last little stinger with, well, it's not the stinger, sorry. Well, I just want to say it, okay? So skip forward 5 seconds. I liked seeing Orko.
I did too. Totally did.
I was like, what? No,
the whale for not getting the Skeletor meme where he says something snarky, turns around, runs into the cave.
Yeah, that was the one thing that would have been cool if they would have done something with Sorceress at the end, or not Sorceress, Evelyn, because she picks up the skeleton or the skull at the very end. That's the stinger. Oh, sorry. I spoiled more shit. So
now I don't have to watch it. Thanks, man.
Okay, well, anyway, it is fun though. It's a fun, it's like it doesn't take itself too seriously. It kind of reminded me of the Dungeons and Dragons movie that they made, Honor Among Thieves, a while back. That had a light kind of hearted. I mean, this is more fantasy, even more so, I think, than I don't know how you get more fantasy than Dungeons and Dragons, but it's anyway. Nick, what are your thoughts? I'm guessing that you rated it like a 7.8.
I think it was
wait. Give you gotta let
we gotta let the master.
We've discussed it twice.
Have
before.
We?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that I predicted his rating when he wasn't here.
Okay. What was the prediction that you gave?
And I don't remember, but I'll re-predict.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that Nick gives Masters of the Universe a 7.4.
I'm gonna go 6.9.
Oh damn!
No,
You're
he's not in the
even gonna
sixes. He's not in the sixes. No way.
Yeah, I don't think he's in the sixes. Okay, this is our.
I'm looking at my Excel sheet here, and
shit.
Yeah. Well, I keep up with like release dates. That's what it is. And,
that's how you know everything, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I keep up with like what's being released. So I've got we got August 5th is Ted Lasso and Star Wars: The Ninth Jedi. Tomorrow is Super Troopers 3. So it's like I keep up with like so I remember like what to go watch.
Yeah.
But my original rating for it actually is 6.5.
No way!
Wow!
Damn!
Oh,
Jack with the point.
Your face!
Wow!
And I think it's because
what movie?
Any of them?
Because my initial reaction to it was I agree with you guys is like it's got its humor that's great in it, and I just kind of got hung up on the plot and that it's basically the same story as Thor, the first Thor movie, and I didn't like the first act being too much on Earth. But after that, I did enjoy like all the kid stuff and like the kid mindset of it. Of like, I told you guys, if you remember, like I like that he came back and they're like, if you're from here, what's my name? And you're like, you're Fisto because you have the fist, and like that's the way a kid would remember. So I did like aspects of it,
even the use of his own name too.
Yeah,
which, again, that was like very cleverly done. So, but
yeah. So, like I said, like I didn't hate it. It was just something I don't think I would watch multiple times. It's been kind of a weird month for movies. I've been conflicted on some of them for sure.
I'll tell you though, it's been a great month for TV shows though. Like, unbelievable. I can't. I'm like, all I've been doing in my time that I have that's not like at work or whatever. I've just been catching up on shows.
Such as,
well. I'm up to date now with Sugar, which if you guys haven't gotten back onto the Sugar train, if you will, highly recommend. Highly recommend.
Two of us got diabetes, it's
that's true.
Yeah, it does. I do.
I love it. I think it's a great show. The second season.
So you finished season 2.
Well, there's one episode left of season 2.
Oh, okay.
So the
I'm waiting for it too, so I can just binge.
Yeah. The last one's this week. I've caught up on Silo, which has been fun, Silo. Interesting twist this season. Let's see what else. Ted Lasso premiered this week.
I jumped.
What's that?
I liked it.
Yeah, like I was like 10, 12 minutes into it, and I was like, oh man, I missed this. Like that show is just good for your soul. You know what I mean? Like. And what a great way to bring you back in, then bring you into the the great Midwest, right? So there, this episode takes place in Kansas/Missouri,
or does it?
Or does it, right? But
that was an ongoing joke in the show.
Yeah, but the humor is just
it's not missing. In your face humor.
That's what's been missing for everything I've been watching. It's like there's just the show is just has such heart, and I'm glad it's back. It's a show that my wife will watch on by appointment. Like she doesn't watch many shows, but this is one that she will.
So it's up the time. Let's watch it. I said, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I like totally forced the hand of the whole house because like my son was like gonna go do this, and then my wife was like on the phone, and down. I was like, I have it queued up before anybody else does anything. We're watching this tonight.
And I was a little worried. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like going, they're gonna try to change it, but the way they did it was just, I thought, perfect. I just thought,
it was a good coming back into it, and I think as Sherry pointed out, like they're kind of considering this like a new arc or a new storyline, and if you think of it as such, it's like things left at a stopping point at the end of 3, and this is. We see it now. They did recast his son, which clearly they would have had to if they were keeping with this timeline of.
Oh, they did recast him. Okay.
Yeah. No,
they did a great job.
Yeah. I didn't know.
realize that until
Could have
you-
sworn I'd seen that kid before somewhere.
He was on Obi-Wan Kenobi, actually.
That's it. Yeah, he's the little young Luke. Yeah.
So
Young Luke.
you're pissed now. You're like,
And there's a lot of barbecue in this
you're
episode
so
too.
mad.
I got it.
Well, I don't want to give too much away for those that haven't seen the Ted Lasso, but if you haven't watched it, like, what are you waiting for?
There was a great scene, because I was like, "No, Ted, don't do it. No, don't." When he was walking up to the soccer coach.
Oh
So
yeah,
I go,
know.
don't be that guy, and because you want to, but you can't be that.
That
guy.
coach is a dick.
Oh,
Well, he
Sure.
was, but sometimes if you don't like the way the coach is coaching, take your kid off the team. But I didn't think it was that bad. It was just sometimes you gotta.
No, and his approach to it was so like Ted,
Yeah.
it was warm.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't anything. And like that coach, I mean, they clearly use that scene to kind of show that Ted has become less of his own person, in his surroundings. So I don't know. I think that was just kind of like a plot line set up to get him to show him he's become like a little bit of a pushover and doesn't stand up for himself as much as he may have.
No, I thought when the coach said, "Don't be that parent that you don't ever want to be that parent that unless he's beating your kid or it's just
right.
I didn't think it was that far out of line that he needed to say anything, but that's just me. Take your kid. I think, but when he did say, "Why aren't you coaching?" is because I don't want to coach my kid, because I don't.
Right.
I'm a firm believer that most parents should not coach
Right.
their kids. That's just.
I did it
No, I mean
once,
it's
and that was terrible.
I mean, I've always.
I coached
Yeah.
coaching and I had hockey, and this dad, I finally had to tell him, I go, "All right," I pulled him aside, I go, "You don't say anything to your son. I will do it. You don't say."
Yeah.
He goes, "Why?" I go, "Because I just think you're out of line. But that's this. I'm the coach, head coach. You're the assistant." He goes, "Oh, okay." Because he was just every time the kid did something, don't say anything, or you're gonna have to get off the bench.
Well, he's not the coach from the Yankees, the Bad News Bears.
No.
So
No.
as long as you're not that guy, you're okay.
No. Oh, so you watched the original?
I love the original.
Okay, in the guy that what's his name? The kid pitcher for it was
Yankees.
Coach Betty's father. He was. Did you listen to the podcast last week?
I did.
His daughter. Yeah, there you go. They just looked at me like I was.
I didn't know that, but I mean,
What?
I would have understood. Yeah.
I didn't know it either. I looked up because I said I always look at these characters, what they've done before, and I go, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's a
Can't say the
classic.
kid's name, but
Hmm.
I watched the reunion of the Bad News Bears on YouTube. They got most of them together, and it was okay. Tanner, you just think Tanner would just be a dick, but he's this mellow person. They asked him about some of the language he used, and he goes, "Well, it was just a job. My parents were a little shocked."
Just say the line.
Because he pretty much he uses things that you just can't say nowadays.
No. Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Especially early on. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, but I thought Ted Lasso was excellent. I liked it.
Yeah, I mean, because it's what I don't know how I'd say it. Like, it's your first episode. That's just what it is. It's reintroducing the world. Setting, and to kind of build on what Chris was saying, I interpreted it more as he is a coach. That's what he is, and that's his passion. And you kind of get those little telltales throughout the episode of like, you're right, Chris, in that he's lesser in his hometown because he gave it all up to be with his family.
Yeah.
So he is sacrificing himself in order to make his family happy. But you see them rally around him at the end of like, now it's time for you to go,
because they know he's not being himself.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I liked the moment, the build up with the room and the house, because it's like it was subtle, but it was kind of like, he's going to the room at one
There were some
point. And he
Legos in there.
doesn't
probably
open
you guys
it
probably
up.
creamed over.
He doesn't open it up at first because he gets pulled back, and you're kind of like, "Ooh, what's in there?" And then when you do see, you're like, "Oh, that's like kind of letting you into Ted's heart at that moment, because it's like he's sitting down. It's like me entering my studio. It's like, these are all my things. These are all like the things that make me feel at home and comfortable, you know. And it's like that's his
former player at the
yeah
that's cute.
yeah. And I
and the wife was like, this guy
and you're working here.
You're
like,
working here?
What?
You're the manager? No, I'm the assistant manager. Oh, okay.
The only thing that kind of made me a little upset in the entire episode was his mom selling the scarf. I was like, I'd be a little pissed.
Yeah, it was a gift from the coach.
Yeah,
it was a gift from the coach. It's like, he
had to pay $20.
Does that hit a little close to home though, Nick? Because your mom's always trying to sell your stuff.
She tries to steal my stuff. She doesn't try to sell my stuff.
Oh, well, there was something that didn't you text us the group about that your mom was like wanting to get rid of the Star Wars.
Well, she does. Yeah, that's what they've been. I mean, ever since my dad's parents passed away. Because that's what my parents do. Is like as soon as I was out, they boxed up all my shit in my room and just like put it somewhere, and I had no idea where it was. And for over 20 years, I have had no idea where it was. And they're now, for the last 7 years since my dad's parents passed away, they got rid of all of his parents' stuff that they had, and so they just started working on their stuff. Like, hey, we don't want any of this crap when we die and have you deal with it, which is nice. But my mom is kind of a hoarder, not nowhere near like my sister, but she doesn't want to ever get rid of her shit. She wants to get rid of your shit. Yeah. And that's what she'll do. She'll find those boxes and go, you don't need this, do you? I'm like, well, don't get rid of it, because I have friends that even if it is busted, they could probably say you can sell that piece for $30. You can sell that piece for 20, or whatever. And don't just
sell anything. You can sell anything now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Speaking of things I could sell,
but dad, it's one of those things where I really don't care. But he bought like a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, you showed us that. That you got off of
I told you about it. I don't think I showed it.
You did.
Oh, I didn't think that I saw it.
You might have told it. Yeah, you might have told us.
I didn't see it.
My apologies.
Who inherits the mask?
Who inherits the mask? Yeah, we got to find it. I know they lost it for a little while, and then I think they did find it again.
Lost it? How'd they lose it?
Because it was just in a shoebox, and they put it somewhere, and then forgot where it was, and then they kept asking if I knew where it was. Like, why would I know where that is?
They could try to
burn it. I would have burned it.
They could put it on eBay and sell it as Nick, the podcaster, his famous like mask.
Yeah, or you could sell it and get a commercial break.
Ooh. Look at the big brains on Jack. Huh? You're bringing it tonight.
I'm sober.
But yeah, think about like Chris's Legos, for example, or something or Matt or anybody. Like, you buy something thinking, oh, my kid will love this, in the future. But really, you're buying it for yourself.
Right.
So Dad bought a shit ton of the old metal tractors from the 80s back in the 80s. Yeah. And he's but he's going through all kinds of stuff and just selling it all on Facebook Facebook Marketplace. And he got some kid to take all the photos and put them up. And I was like, he's like, yeah, I've got like 10 grand so far of all the stuff I'm selling. I'm like, oh, good for you, Dad. I was like, how much are you giving that kid? He's like, oh, like half. And I'm like, half? What the fuck? I was like,
Jesus.
Like, if anything, he should get like 20% or 25%.
Right. Most, he didn't store it all of those
all these years.
The only thing he's doing is taking a goddamn picture.
Yeah,
how old's the kid?
He's like 17, but it's because he gave Dad, I guess, like some sap story about like, oh, I need to buy this computer for blah 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 blah, and Dad's like, okay,
Well, but he's doing a service.
He's doing a service, and I get it. And Dad doesn't want to do it, but also I'm thinking like, well, technically, Dad, this stuff is half mine too, and I'm not getting a fucking penny of it.
Is your dad selling it actually him, or is it the kid selling it too? Is the kid doing the work?
The kid is taking the photographs and putting them up on Facebook Marketplace for him.
So
but they're still coming. They're still coming to my dad's.
But is your dad? Because there's always bartering back and forth. Is the kid doing that part, or is your dad doing it?
I have no idea. I haven't asked that much.
Okay, probably the kid's doing it. So
the kid could be doing it too.
He deserves half of it. I'm on the kid's side now.
He's hustling it.
Your dad. What I'm saying is, Sure, your dad has $10,000.
If it gets the kid,
but he might not have
computer,
anything
though,
if it
that
weren't
was
for the
just stuff
kid.
sitting
That's true.
there.
That's
Like,
true. It could all just be sitting on
yeah.
there for years on end.
Right.
Yeah,
and that
exactly.
kid gets a computer and whatever. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Whether or not it is actually for the computer, just more weed,
No,
we'll
just
never
for
know.
weed.
To get that
you know.
VPN for his porn addiction.
That's what it is. Boom, roasted.
Boom, roasted. There you go. I like the office.
Eric in the chat says, been on a second shift for a year and a half, sitting on my ass doing nothing.
Where the
I
fuck is
finally
Eric
remembered
been?
that this airs on Thursday nights, and I get to catch you.
Oh, there he is.
all
That's the
live.
explanation. What's
So,
up, dude?
Yeah.
Wow.
Welcome.
Oh,
It's been a while.
It has been.
Well, welcome, Eric.
I see him
Thanks
on,
for joining us in
I
the
see
chat.
him on Facebook. But
Let's go. Any metal shows recently, my friend?
Metal shows.
I had something
I know
happen. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I know Eric also lives in Indiana. I was
Yes.
curious if he was still living there.
He's a not Bronco fan. He's a Colts fan.
Yes, that's right. Colts fan.
I mean, not everyone's
Long suffering.
Eric,
You're like bringing him down in Chris's eyes. It's like, ah.
Eric was here. Colts brought him down a little bit.
It's funny. Like
Eric also rides motorcycles.
He
too,
does.
right?
Which brings him right back up. And then
Okay.
he's a metalhead, which goes even higher.
But he's a Colts fan.
It doesn't go to 11 because he's a Colts.
And he lives in
Eric goes
Indiana.
to 10 just because
Now-
he's a
now
Colts
he lives
fan.
in
If he
Indiana,
wasn't a
that's got-
Colts
that's
fan, he would have gone to 11.
But what about
man.
living in Indiana? That's got to be a couple of notches.
I mean, geez,
You know,
if you can get out while you can. Get to one of those states with better healthcare.
What state is that?
you know,
A country Canada.
speaking of
where the
of,
VPNs are free.
Pretty bored.
he's a solid 5 all day, he says.
There you go.
All right.
All right. Way to go, Eric.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, dude. Good to hear from you. What else? I was going to say something. I forgot what it was. Shit.
well,
Eric, you dropped down a notch again because you made me forget my train of
Nick's
thought.
got more to say about his
Oh.
Well, it was actually a little bit something different, but it is part of related, I guess. So I was in East LA on the day of the World Cup finals.
Oh.
And I was visiting.
That's exactly what I was
Nice.
thinking. Whenever anyone says East LA, all I can think of is Cheech Marin. Like, I was born in LA.
I think I watched that movie.
I
don't
got
know how
lost
many
there
times
once
on
and had to ask
cable.
for directions and got out alive. So I'm happy.
But it was, I was visiting an ex coworker, and she had a party for the World Cup, and most of these people were a good 10 years younger than me. But before the World Cup, the Dodgers were playing the Yankees in a doubleheader, and it's weird, people from LA, because they don't know what it's like to really support a shitty team for years upon years upon years.
Yeah. Well, they got the Chargers now.
Yeah, but that's always San Diego. You know it. It was so weird, like having conversations with some of these people with sports, because they're like, "Oh, who do you root for?" And I was like, "Oh, in baseball, I root for the Cardinals." And they're like, "Oh, but you're from Tennessee?" I was like, "Yeah, West Tennessee people root for the Cardinals." "Oh, okay. Well, who'd you root for in baseball? I mean, in football?" And I was like, the Cardinals had left when I was growing up, left St. Louis, so I didn't really have anyone for a while, and so I always rooted for the Falcons. And they're like, "Oh my God, why would you root for them?" I was like, "Well, because that's who I picked when I was a kid," And I think yeah. And I was like, "Yeah." And then the Rams came, but then they left, and the Titans came when I was already an adult, so I don't really root for them either. I mean, I will, but then the thing that really struck me as odd, because the Dodgers are on, and the announcer's like, "Yeah, this is the second game of a doubleheader." None of them knew what a doubleheader was. And I was like, "How do you not know what a double fucking header is?"
Well, they're twilight now. It's a twilight doubleheaders. It's not the back to back like they used to be growing up. Still, they don't know.
They didn't know what it was, and I was like, "Yeah, it's when you play two games in a day." I was like, and sometimes you even have a triple, and they're like, "Why
I
would
played
you
a
do
triple
that?"
header once.
Oh wow,
That sucked.
yeah, no doubt. But it was just interesting having these conversations with things that I thought were obvious, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
that's weird.
back in the day, they used to have double hitters scheduled.
Yeah.
I mean, and you'd have like a half hour between the game. You'd go, hey, I get 2 games for the price of 1. But then the owner said, hey, we're losing money. Let's just have a day game and a night game on the same day. And it's probably better for the players, but it's also better for the owners.
Sure. Yeah. Well, what was really, I don't think they understood that there are 2 leagues in Major League Baseball. Because the Dodger fans, because I was like, well,
because they're stupid.
Well, I was like, well, they're playing the Yankees, so it doesn't really matter who wins or loses. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. I was like, because they're in 2 different leagues, and they were like, what? I was like, yeah. I was like, the Yankees are in the American League, and the Dodgers are in the National League. And, it's just like I'm done.
Forever.
It's funny you mentioned that too, because actually today at dinner, I went out to dinner with the family tonight, and my son was like, "Hey, Dad, who are the Sox playing tonight?" Because my son has turned to a rabid fucking baseball.
They
fan.
keep winning.
Yeah, they're looking pretty damn good. I'm gonna share an interesting stat in a second, but he asked me, he goes, "Who are the Red Sox playing tonight?" I quickly looked at my phone, and they're playing the White Sox. They're currently losing
the
to the White
Sox.
And my son's like, as my daughter asks, where are they? Where's the White Sox from? And I was like, Chicago. She goes, but I thought the Cubs were in Chicago.
South Side.
And then my son just jumps in, 7-year-old Jackson. No, Emma, there's 2 leagues, the American League and the National League. He's like, the Cubs
the 7-year-old
are in the
gets
National League, and the White Sox are in the American League. And I sat there and I looked at my wife and I was like, this is amazing. Like he's like a fucking guru already. It's really awesome to watch him like get that excited. And yes, the Red Sox are on an absolute fucking tear right now. I've been very closely monitoring it, but not wanting to come off like a bandwagon fan because I have not been watching them all year long. So I don't want to like give off like, hey, I know, I'm a diehard because I'm not this season. But where is the photo? Fuck. Hang on. Shit
your booty.
Oh yeah, here it is. This is crazy. So like I was wrapping my head around this. It's a crazy statistic. So in 2023, 2024, 2025, and 2026, through the first 108 games of each season, the Red Sox have been 57 and 51.
Wow,
they've had the same record for the last 4 years straight.
And the numbers add up to 108.
Numbers are bad.
The numbers are bad, right? But
I saw that. And I went, wow, that's.
And then to think that they even accomplished that this season after they went they're 23-4 over the last month and a half. It's.
Yeah, because about 2 months ago, I said the Padres should trade for Chapman and Contreras. And now that obviously trades didn't buy it, they didn't do it because, Boston went on a tear.
Absolute run.
And Contreras, people are like, no, not Contreras. I go, he's the kind of guy you want on your team because I don't know if you saw yesterday where the White Sox guy kind of flipped his elbow at him when he went by first base.
Yeah.
And people are going, why was he so calm? Because usually he goes bananas. He's a hothead. And
he's locked in.
Yeah. Later on they hit him, but it's like, ooh. But
yeah.
I think he did that to try and get him out of the game.
Oh,
probably. Yeah.
But just having all kinds of audio issues.
Who, me?
Matt.
No.
I am.
What else? Oh yeah.
No, it's just been fun to see, and having my son's obsession for baseball is just it's so cool to watch because he gets so into it. I love it. And it's not like I never put it in his face or anything like that. I kind of let him watch the games and see what he thought, and he's just locked in. He's Mr. Baseball. Awesome.
That's how I was at 7 because the Padres came into the league when I was 7, and of course, Nick was saying how he had to explain to people why he rooted for teams. I was a diehard San Diego fan, so I was a Padre fan, which they were terrible. I was a Charger fan. They were absolutely god awful. After they were good in the AFL, but once it went to the NFL, they were terrible. And then, of course, any basketball team we had, people go, why? Because most people growing up in San Diego, they were
Clippers.
Dodgers fans.
Yeah.
Clippers. Well, the Houston Rockets before that.
Yeah.
I mean, not Houston Rockets, San Diego Rockets. They went to Houston. But most people were Dodger fans or they are A's fans, Reds. Whoever was winning the World Series, that's who most people, especially kids, who they're rooting for. I go, no, I'm a Padres fan. I'm a Padres fan. Die hard. You can see that I've suffered a lot over the years rooting for the teams. I mean, this is what it is.
I don't understand people who just root for the winning team. You know, like you have to suffer. At least I think that, you know, through the lows and highs. Because like most of the people at that party that I knew were Angels fans. And then,
sorry, phone call.
Were Angels fans, and then all of a sudden, when the Dodgers got relevant in like 2019, roughly, you know, they all flipped and became Dodgers fan. I'm like, you can't fucking do that. You got to pick
because the Angels got like crap. Yeah, I don't get the, you know, it's like I said, when the people go, well, how can you not be a Charger fan anymore? I go, because they fucked me over. I was loyal all those years. They were bad. I stayed with them, and I go, the owner's a piece of shit, and. Again, I was going to stay a fan until they said, we're going to go fight for LA. I said, that's bullshit. You never fought for San Diego. I'm supposed to, but people go, oh, you were never a true fan. I go, fuck you. I go, have I ever criticized you for staying with them? No.
And I still don't get, you know, and I get it why the owners did it, but like I still don't get it really because I mean San Diego was like what the 8th or 9th largest metropolitan area in the U.S.
Well,
you have the people.
Yeah, the NFL doesn't matter about market size, like baseball, because you look at some of the most profitable teams, the Steelers, the Packers, teams from small markets are the most, you know, some of the most. You know, the Chargers moved from San Diego. When they moved from San Diego to LA, they were ranked 22nd, 21st, 22nd in payroll of profit, what they could sell for. Now they're 25th. Moved to LA. Everyone's, oh, look how much money look how much they're worth. I go, every team in the NFL has gone up the same because of the TV contracts. Because they're making $9-10 billion a year on TV contracts. That's why the value of the teams have gone up. Not because they moved to LA, you stupid fuck. Anyway, I get upset. But yeah, it is funny how, you know.
Dumb bastard.
Like, so my grandson, he's
which one?
Aiden. He's 7. And he's going into, we're hoping, because they're going into, it's not T-ball anymore. It's coach's pitch, and then they have kids pitch. I don't think kids should be pitching at 7. But the Hall of Fame game on tonight, Randy? Really?
It is.
Anyway. I just don't think kids should be pitching. So you got to be worried if the kid because Zach, when he got hit by a pitch, he didn't want to play anymore. I have a niece in California. She's an excellent player. I mean, she's 7, but she got hit twice. I'm done. So they got to get through that getting hit by a pitch thing, you know. So I know I've told the story before when Jay, I was trying to get him he kept backing out. And so I hit him.
Nice.
Low. And he goes, I go, did you die?
Explains so much.
Did this? And he goes, no. I go, I'm throwing harder than the kids up there. Just stand in there and take it.
Right.
You know.
I mean, yeah, I never cared when I would get hit. I got hit all the time.
Yeah.
Plays
a lot.
But when I got to high school ball, though, when they're firing it in there 80 something miles an hour, it's a bit different.
It hurts. It does. It does hurt. I get it, but it's like, you know, but I just, that's only because he asked me, he goes, am I going to be good enough to play for the Padres? I go, you're more than good enough to play for the Padres. So it's like a backhanded compliment, but no, he loves to play. He practices, he does all that stuff, and love to see it. And he had tryouts. I think they had to try out at 7. I think. And they go, Cindy goes, why are they doing tryouts? I remember in hockey how we used to say, okay, we're going to rate all the players. You're an A, you're a B, you're a C. So it's fair. So you don't have the Dodgers where they have all the great players. But people always got around that Little League because the coaches would get together and say, hey, your son's great. My son's great. Let's coach together. So they put them on the same team, which is bullshit. But anyway, I'm done. I'm off my soapbox.
Yeah. Well, as I told you guys, I went and saw the two worst teams in Major League Baseball play each other.
Yeah,
It actually was a great game. Most home runs I'd ever seen in one single game.
And you didn't get one though.
Didn't get one. I had one hit past me on the right, and then one a little too far to the left. But
Could have been too crowded, right? Kansas City and the Rockies.
Oh, it's never crowded. I mean, like Chris will tell you, it's double the size of Fenway, which Fenway's not that big anyhow, but like it's double the size.
Stadium in Boston.
And I've never seen it full. And that's why it's so cheap too. Like
it's fucking huge.
It's huge.
It's too big. I've said this before. I go, their outfield, they're never going to get pitching because what pitcher wants to go there and throw where what should be an out is a base hit because the outfield is too. Forget about the home runs. It's just too big out there.
Yeah,
too spacious.
It's ridiculous, and you don't realize it until I actually, I'm sure if y'all saw it or not, but I actually got to go on the field after the game was over because they were having a drone show, and so everyone could go out in the field and watch it.
Oh, really?
And just being out there in the center field, I was like, holy shit, this thing is. I mean, it's insanely big. I was like, there's no way you could run this whole field. It's just yeah. But it's a good game. I'm gonna go back at the beginning of September when the cards come. I'm just gonna watch the Sunday game. But I always root against the Rockies because I want them to always suck because the tickets are so cheap, as Chris can also attest to. Because I'm looking right now at not directly behind home plate, but in between home and the dugout. And 10th row right now is going for $70 a ticket. So
wow. I told Cindy you were at the game. She was jealous because she wants to go there.
It's a good play. It's a good stadium. I mean, it's easy to get around, and
she says it looks so nice. I go, well, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, the whole downtown is pretty nice. I showed Chris my place where I park, which is right next to the stadium, and it's $30 all day parking.
And that was a cool little spot too. It got good drinks and food. It's just a good vibe. Like
just a good
it was cool. I like it. And the stadium's gorgeous, though. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. But there was maybe 10% of the stadium was filled with the game that we went to.
Well, it's like Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's the same way.
But I don't know. It's a shame. Maybe if they stepped up their game a little bit.
Well, again, what pitcher's going to go there to pitch?
Yeah, and I think the owner, like a lot of owners, doesn't really give a shit. They just use it as a tax write-off, so they don't care if it's
there should be some kind of rule that owners should at least try.
No, it's the same as with the Titans, I think, and like they just.
I remember the Titans.
Yeah, and Ryan Gosling is a liability at cornerback.
He is.
Yeah, he is.
He's slow.
And I think it sucks. It's like Tennessee, like that. In Nashville is that's such a fucking awesome place to have a stadium. I wish it was. I don't know.
Well, they're building another one right now.
They're probably going to.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're going to tear down the old one. That's going to be where the parking lot is, and then
the old one that's 20 years old.
Yeah, it's 20 years. It was a shit stadium from the beginning, but and I guarantee you, what's going to happen is they're going to build that new stadium, and then they're going to get all the way to either the Super Bowl or the playoff right before, and then that'll be the only year they're good for another 20 years, just to get people to go.
Because it's a female that owns the team, right? She was Bud. What's the guy who's owned the Houston Oilers? Bud. His daughter owns it, and she's pretty bad owner. What was it? Bud. Was it Bud? Who's the owner of the Houston Oilers? Anyway, I think the daughter owns it. Because they should never left Houston in the first place. No. And Houston got another team. No. Baltimore got another team when the Indiana stole the Colts, which the Colts should have never left.
But I mean, to be fair, it was the Browns.
But the Browns were loved in Cleveland.
Yeah.
I will say though, we are extremely fortunate to have the Kraft family running the Patriots. Like they have done so much for this.
Yeah, when you have shitty owners, it shows.
Yeah, I mean, the stadium that he built was the site of the FIFA Boston. Like that's where all the World Cup games were held. That were held in quote unquote Boston, although it's like 45 minutes southwest.
But Adams Jr.
But Adams, thank you.
But that stadium's impressive. They put a lot of a good. It was a great stadium when they built it, and they've added on to it. And
Did he pay for it, or did the city pay for it?
No, he paid
because
for
he
it.
threatened to leave, right? He threatened to leave.
Well, he was going to go to Hartford,
Yeah.
and that was like a threat. But then they rebuilt. They tore down the old stadium, and he built Gillette Stadium. And it's fucking awesome. It's a phenomenal stadium.
I'd like to go there someday. But
yeah,
the wintertime.
So, fun fact: I was actually supposed to go there tonight to meet my family for dinner because we're going to went out to eat.
At the stadium?
No, because the stadium is built with an outdoor mall and lifestyle center type of thing.
That's what Spanos could have done.
And there's we're gonna go to this place called Bar Louie and grab a bite and get frozen yogurt and whatever. And then so my wife was leaving our house and I was leaving work and we're kind of like coordinating. And I'm like, why is this taking me 45 minutes to drive 12 miles? And like, there's no preseason games at Gillette yet. That's not happening. The New England Revolution wouldn't draw that much traffic. And then we're sitting there and my daughter's Googling it because she's in the car and I'm going from one direction, I'm going the other. And she's like, oh shit, BTS is playing at Gillette tonight. So which is, the K-pop band, which is like the number one band of the world, had a concert tonight. And I was like, okay, we can't go there. So we had to like redirect and go to a completely different place. But yeah, I mean, that stadium has done really, really well between the football as well as concerts and events and stuff. It's just been a good spot. Great place. Yeah,
great. Like Petco, just put it downtown. But a lot of people don't like it because it is downtown. It's hard to get to. So especially now the Padres play well, it's sold out. 47,000, 48,000 people.
I don't think so. I mean,
well, it depends on where you're coming from.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming. But even to me, I've never had trouble ever in downtown finding parking. I mean, there's many parking garages. It's not too expensive depending on where you're at, But
for Comic-Con,
it's insane. Yeah,
it's $75 to $100 a day.
A day, yeah.
And so we took the trolley in. I said, I'm not paying $100 to go to my own panel. I'm not doing it.
I
don't even want to go. So why would the Jay's Hotel was $100 a night? I said, that's
pretty good.
Insane.
$100 a night?
Park.
That's cheap.
To park.
Yeah.
Stay there. No, staying there was probably
right off hotel.
500, 600, 700. I mean, Jay was going to rent a car, and he goes, "I'm paying $100 a night to take the trolley."
That's wild.
Where the stadium used to be in Mission Valley, it was a shit stadium. It stinked. It was gross, but it was easy to get to.
It was in the
freeways, and it had the trolley system.
Parking was phenomenal.
Yeah, you tailgate. That's why you went to Charger games. We even did it for Padre games. You could tailgate all day long.
Yeah, that was a great tailgate, and it was an easy in, easy out because there were so many different access points to the stadium.
That's what people complain about because San Diego, I mean, Petco now, there is no tailgating. No. There is. You have to get there. You tailgated?
I'm just waving at Matt because he's just. It's like you with Lego talk. He's just kind of up there, just chilling.
Oh, he likes sports. But anyway, yeah, it's just what a great stadium could do for that whole community.
Your mic out, Matt? Is that what the problem is?
How are we going to do the trivia?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Matt, are you okay? No, Jack's like,
I value your opinion, Matt. I love having a conversation. He's like, how are we going to do trivia without?
Yeah, because I sent things. I had to send questions in. I expect a little.
You're still muted, Matt.
Something back.
Matt can't hear you at all.
I was wondering why he was so quiet.
Yeah, I know exactly. Oh, there we go.
There you go. There you go.
There we go.
Oh, Matt's back. Trivia saved.
Sorry. I have not. I've heard about that. And Treist, I think this is going to be like the pit. You're just going to keep bugging us each week about Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. I am curious about what that is.
Yeah,
I have not watched that yet.
I've never heard of it. And I probably wouldn't watch it.
Well, I mean, Matt Treist has never steered us wrong ever.
Right.
His recommendations are always on
the
point.
wrong direction.
So. Sometimes he's just like kind of, hey, hey, over here, look at this thing. You know, we're just like, whoa.
That was for 30 minutes.
I was okay. You guys were talking sports, and that's fine. Like I have no problem.
Funniest movie of the year. Treese, that's a fucking claim.
Fair, Eric. And Eric, if you knew, I'm slightly high, and so I was.
He had a beer.
I started doing math for class, and like I'm right now I'm kind of preparing for a class that I'm going to teach.
You're taking a class?
No, the one that I'm going to teach.
Oh, you're teaching math?
No, he's doing math.
I'm doing math because I'm trying to figure out class assignments and points. And I was starting to kind of brainstorm while you guys were talking sports. I was over here high and brainstorming about how I could do the layout of my syllabus. So
wow,
that's what I was doing.
All right.
Wait. On our time.
Way to care about the podcast.
Hey, you know, you guys want to talk sports? That's fine. You know,
I was
thinking
this is your brain on drugs,
right?
I was thinking maybe when football season starts, we can give our weekly picks. You know, do it like real quick, then see how we do. But you can see that's going over well. No.
Treest in the comments says it's like Scott Pilgrim meets Spaced meets Community meets Sunny Fit.
Sounds amazing.
That's a lot. Yeah, never
Funny
watched Broad
meets
City.
Hidden.
I never watched Broad City. I never saw Scott Pilgrim.
I've watched Broad City. I like Broad City. I like their
Did I watch
music.
Matt, you've piqued my interest. Where can you stream it from?
I watched Glee.
He said Hulu.
Hulu?
Yeah, I thought it was on the Hulu Disney.
Eric is sitting outside with his at work with his Mentos.
All right,
Attaboy,
well
Eric.
there you go.
Russ's bits.
Like sitting outside with my Mentos. Yeah,
Mentos started because Warren
the
Cassidy
slow
gave Chris some
and
pot
low
in a
edible.
Mentos bottle. That's what started it. Was it joints already wrapped up or something?
Yeah, they were pre-rolled.
Yeah, pre-rolled
in a
Mentos
in
container.
a Mentos container.
And that's how pot came about.
Yeah,
in Mentos, that's the term.
I think before Mentos, and I think there's probably some stoners out here that can attest to this, is the Altoids tin case.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times,
perfect size.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
You know, if you could put a one hitter in there with some weed, so you put your weed.
Be careful, you don't want to get it all dusted up with the shit because that would burn your fucking face off.
It totally would. But this was back in the day weed, so yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Probably made it better.
So
back in the day weed.
Oh, well, you know, it's just like whatever you could get from the guy. Now you can actually be like, hey, I want to be a little bit more high, or like in the head zone, or maybe I want to be mellow, or maybe I don't want to see Chucky.
Back in Jack's day, a dime bag cost a dime.
Did he offer the pre-Mentos? No, but he did go up for the sacrament. He wasn't Catholic, and he didn't. He grabbed it out of the priest.
Before we go on with the trivia game, we should probably take another commercial break.
I agree.
So fuck me, dude. I didn't realize that recommendation not only is a movie, but there's also a series.
That's what he said. Yeah, he wrote that.
There's like 2 listings.
Huh.
It's a show and the movie. So which one do you watch first?
That's
a movie.
Yeah.
Eric, we already talked about Ted Lasso.
Yeah, sorry you missed our Ted Lasso talk.
Hit the rewind.
Just keep getting high.
It was out of the 4 of us, I'd say we gave
2 thumbs up,
except for Nick. He gave it a thumb and a half.
But yeah, I just gave it a typical first episode. I mean, it's fine. I mean,
I'm just calling it as it is.
I can't judge something based on just one episode unless it's like
right.
I did start a show. I forgot on Amazon Prime. It's called Grey House. It's about Civil War and about Underground Railroad. I'm gonna try and stick with it. The first 2 episodes have been really, really slow.
Did you ever remember to watch Old Henry?
I did not.
Yeah,
Old Henry.
It's a couple of years old, but I never knew about it until it just popped up.
Is that a movie?
It's a movie on Netflix.
Cozy, integral.
And it's with Blake.
Yeah, I remember the name.
Yeah, you only recognize him. There's two like famous people that are in it. But
by the way, this is the
normal
Ramblecast. We jump topics pretty quickly here, but Treast had said that the show was made 2017 to 2018. The movie came out recently. Also, what up, RCAD? And also nice that you're going to listen to the full podcast when it is released. However you do it, we always like people that stop by. It kind of helps us out here on YouTube as we do this thing. So
I went with Chris's Star City.
Star City was great.
Yeah, it was great.
Yes. I mean, Chris hit it. Like, I mean, on last week's episode, Chris summed up kind of like my thoughts as well. Like, if you love like the first 3 seasons of For All Mankind, you know, it has that same vibe of like it's in the past, it's a race, there's a lot of stuff at risk here, you know, and that's what makes it good. And then, of course, this is just so out of left field with the trip that they go on and the outcome that comes back around later. And you're like, holy shit. I mean, it's just a good one season.
Yeah.
Makes me want to be a communist.
Yeah, wait a little while. We don't have to talk about them, but like, have you guys watched the 2 recent movies of like the Odyssey or the new Spider-Man?
No, haven't been.
I have seen the new Spider-Man.
Okay.
So I went to see that with my son. He was really, really like, I want to go see it. I was like, all right, let's go. You know, so we went on Monday and got a chance to see it. So I was really glad that I wasn't spoiled on anything. And so I don't want to spoil anybody on the movie as a whole. The visuals were really, really nice on the big screen. It was like one of those like kind of things where, but just the action sequences. There's one in particular with 3 classic characters all kind of coming together, and it just as a comic fan and just a fan of I was just all smiles. I was just like,
hell yeah,
this is awesome, you know. And there's a big reveal that kind of happens right around that moment, and my son and I just turned to each other and we're like, what?
Oh, so, good.
You know, so it was definitely like one of those.
It hasn't lost its touch, because I feel like we haven't really gotten.
I mean,
for sure.
I would agree that without Spider-Man, the MCU would be
toast.
I saw this cartoon before I had seen the movie, so I was just kind of like hoping that it kind of lived up to the hype. But it was just this little drawing fan art somebody made of Spider-Man holding up a big huge globe that said MCU, and I'll tell you that pretty much kind of hit it on the head, because it really felt like this movie was like stuck the landing and had all of these elements in a way that I was like, yeah, all right, you know. So
it's like you might actually give a shit about the Marvel universe again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just been such like a lull, you know, since the Avengers stuff.
Yeah, I mean, for 8 years now, it's been just kind of, that's okay.
Literally very like roller coaster of ups and downs with all like the, you know, the streaming like service like shows they put out, and felt like it was. Yeah, it did. It's still, you know, I mean, there are some moments where I would think that Nick was probably like, oh, it's moving too slow, or why did they have to include this? Considering
that you and me are the only 2 that have seen it, I agree. Yeah. Like, I don't really want to get too in the weeds with it.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's some things in it I would have done differently, but I liked it for the most part. There's definitely like one of my and it's just a common thing I've seen a few people also like. Spider-Man in all 4 movies has yet to have his own villain. You know, like, which is strange to me. It's like, why, you know, because like basically the first 2 were more mad at Iron Man and repercussions of Iron Man, whereas then the third one is the multiverse kind of villains coming in, which are typically Spider-Man villains, but we've seen them. And then this one as well is like, it's not really a Spider-Man villain. So you're like, well, are we ever going to get to that?
The first one though,
It is.
The first one is though. It is the Vulture.
Yeah.
And the Vulture is a classic. He's part of the Sinister Six. I realize he doesn't stand out as like Doc Ock or
Right.
Dr. Doom. They've obviously been setting up that. It'll be curious to see with whether or not he appears in that. And again, not getting spoilery at all, like this, but the very end, like we waited through the whole credits, because my son was like, I gotta go to the bathroom, but I really want to see what this is gonna be, and it was kind of like
I'm gonna pee my pants.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the way that a lot of them have been. Even some of them, I can't remember which movie it is. You see Venom looking at Spider-Man through the television on one of the after credits, say like some other movie, and you're like, "Well, what the fuck was that?"
Yeah, yeah. But it did say like Spider-Man will return
in
but it didn't say that.
Oh, did it not? I assume
it didn't. It just said will
playing?
return. So that's where I was kind of like,
It's kind of cool. Like, I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen bits and pieces of what they talked about at Comic-Con, and I know further down the road there's a plan for a Spider-Man Deadpool movie.
Okay.
Which the concept of that is just that could either end the Spider-Man reign or it could like absolutely launch it into the stratosphere. Like that movie could be very fun.
What's weird about the doing a Spider-Man Deadpool mashup is that before Deadpool, Spider-Man was really kind of the wisecracking, character.
Right.
I mean, like that was his shtick, basically.
Yeah.
And then I felt like kind of Deadpool took over that, like breaking the fourth wall, like joking. I mean, She-Hulk also broke the fourth wall. And there's a lot of characters that have lightheartedness because they're always kind of drawing in kids into the comics. But yes, Deadpool though, that would be a weird. I think, with knowing that Secret Wars is coming, there's no way that Spider-Man's not in that because he's one of the main characters featured on all of the different covers of Secret Wars. And it's classically when he first gets the black suit, which is Venom. Or turns out to be Venom later, but he gets the black suit in Secret Wars. So there's a lot of speculation as to if or how or that will happen. I guess we'll have to tell. But I thought it was a fun movie, worth the time and effort that, if you know somebody, it's always fun to kind of go into it, as opposed to, going by yourself.
Yeah.
But
Matt Tree says it kind of felt like there's two scripts mashed together. And I agree. And from what I've read is that because Sony had their vision of what they wanted to happen, and then Marvel had their vision. And so it was a bit of a compromise. And Marvel ended up winning more than Sony did. But there are like the Hulk, for example, like the art around when he's actually the Hulk is definitely the Sony Hulk, not the Marvel Hulk. And there's other elements that, you can kind of tell if you really want to focus on it. But I have lots of cool stuff that I picked up on that we can talk after just seen it, but
sure.
Anyway.
And then the other show, I know Eric in the chat had also mentioned Little House on the Prairie on Netflix, the new series, which has also been,
Eric says pretty good.
My wife,
I watched the original.
Yeah, I mean, don't expect to hear the original theme.
It's the original. Is that what you said?
Is this thing on? Is this thing on?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, you're on.
They're just talking over you.
I know. Well, fuck all y'all.
Wow.
Let's see. The other show that I watched on Netflix that I enjoyed was Four Seasons. That's back with another second season. So it's a kind of a interesting comedy based off of, or kind of a reinterpretation of an Alan Alda movie.
British comedy.
No, it's US. It's got Will Forte, Tina Fey, and then there are a couple in it, but then there's other kind of actors.
He plays the Alan Alda character, and she plays
Alan
Carol Burnett.
Alda does make a cameo in each season,
does he?
but there's basically 8 episodes a season, and you get 2 episodes per.
And what network is it on?
It's on Netflix, and Steve Carell is in it as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's worth a watch.
Where's Steve Carell find time to do everything he does?
You can burn through that show in a day easily.
I was a fan of the movie. Was good,
right? And it's again, it's kind of going in different directions with some of that, I guess, ideas. So to speak.
I was watching a movie with Steve Carell that's like,
oh, hey, Eric agrees. 4 Seasons was great. I'm glad you. There's some funny parts in it for sure.
I wonder if Steve Carell dyed his hair for a long time, because I was watching a movie that was just like 10 years old, which I know 10 years, a lot of people age a lot depending on what age you are, but just like, and you watch Rooster now, and then you watch something, you're like, Jesus Christ, like he got old.
the end of the last episode of one of the last episodes of The Office, where he comes back for whose wedding was it? Dwight's wedding? Whose ever wedding? He was old there. I also remember he after the first season of The Office, he got plugs and lost weight.
That's I mean, he was skinny for so long, and then like now he's not fat, but you can tell that he's bigger.
Yeah.
And then speaking of people getting old, I know I recommended to you guys the Hawk that's on Netflix. That's the golf series with Will Ferrell. Definitely worth checking out.
Okay.
The first episode is probably the only one that's a bit where you're like, I don't know if I want to watch this, because I felt getting just a few months into it, like Will Ferrell was just trying too hard to be funny. Yeah. He was just too Will Ferrell. And then
he can be that way, yeah. And
then after the first episode, though, it's great. It just gets better and better. And to me, it's what Happy Gilmore 2 should have been. I think if Adam Sandler would have done this and adapted it to Happy Gilmore and had made it a series instead of a movie, it would have been awesome. But anyway, just give it a shot.
Well, I think Sandler's more than just doing the quick movies, making the bucks.
He is, but I'm saying, like, if you watch this story of the Hawk, because like the premise of it is that he's been out of the PGA for like 7 years. And he's been playing on like this shit tournament or series, whatever they call them, circuit, because he choked at the U.S. Open, and he was one of the best golfers in the world. So
it's based on what's his name? What was that guy? The
Tin Cup,
the shark.
Oh right, yeah. Greg Norman.
Thank you.
And like I said, so you see him. He's got like a crazy caddy, and
I'm curious about that.
He's got of course he's married to Molly Shannon, or he was married to Molly Shannon, so she's his ex in it, and there's definitely like a lot of SNL people that are in it. And his son is actually, it took me forever to remember who he was, but he's the guy that was in that series that Chris recommended all the years ago with the ball hairs. You remember it was kind of like it was a 2-season Netflix show where
ball hairs.
Remember to draw the ball hairs,
the ball hairs.
What the fuck was that called?
Jeez, what is that called?
I think I saw it. I remember
it's like a mockumentary.
It's like a mockumentary.
American Vandal.
American Vandal.
Let's go.
That was excellent. Yes,
we read
sharpest
ball hair. Was it Dix? He wrote.
It was Dix, yeah. But that's how you knew it was him. Don't forget it's the ball hairs.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that was
a great show.
And so
Chris has 2 now.
But his son though, that the main guy in that series is his Will Ferrell's son, who's also on the PGA. And and so I was like, I know that guy. I was like, where did I know him from? And I was like, oh yeah, ball hairs. That's the guy.
Ball hairs.
He's also in Home Economics, which they just have, I think, only have like maybe a 3-season run. But he
was on Modern Family too.
Yeah, he was on Modern Family, and Home Economics is kind of in that ABC sitcom kind of wheelhouse. I mean, it doesn't have a laugh track, which is always a plus to me. And it also had Topher Grace. So it's
The guy from 70 Show.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
The one nobody liked.
So Venom.
Venom, yes.
Venom 1.0. Speaking of 1.0, we need to get to this meme game, right?
Where his mic goes again.
Or trivia, per se. Real quick, if you notice, I am in a different location tonight.
You are.
So
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's no window behind you.
Yeah. So I'm in my
even Chris
studio.
had his camera rotate for a while so you could see his a new obsession with the Legos.
I liked his background.
Yeah, it was cool.
He was at.
It looked like a big aquarium at first. And I was like, oh,
yeah, it did. I thought, that's a Lego. That's quite the collection there. It's
yeah, and I just ordered Gustav Klimt's The Kiss.
Oh yeah, that looks
painting.
cool.
Oh, that yeah.
All these shows like you guys suggest, and I still gotta catch up on The Pit. Gotta watch The Pit.
Oh fuck yeah, you gotta watch The Pit.
I know. I wasn't in the right frame of mind to be depressed.
Yeah,
Right.
well,
That's
fair. That's fair.
It's a yeah.
I still got to watch. I was Project Hail Mary. I downloaded it on my
Mhm.
iPad, and I was gonna watch it on the plane going out to San
we said
Diego.
not.
Back.
Yeah, Chris said not to.
No,
Yeah,
I kept
it's
falling
not a good
asleep.
airplane.
But then
It's not an airplane phone movie. No.
Nope.
what's why I'm going to watch it. But then I said I thought yesterday today
You want to be amazed, and you're not
Yes.
going to be on a little screen.
Yeah. No,
Well,
no,
I got to do what I got to do.
No.
I thought tomorrow I'm getting my iron infusion. I'm not. It's next week, so I'm going to watch it next week.
All right.
Okay.
All day today. I thought. Cindy goes, "It's next week."
And
Do you not pay attention? I go, "No."
I have one last quick thing before trivia.
Sure.
I'm going to do this plug every episode until one of you fucking caves and actually does something about it. But you gotta check out Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Oh yes. It's
You've talked about this before.
You gotta check it out. Like I'm getting to that point now where I'm gonna be that asshole friend that's gonna fucking piss you off until you actually do
What's
it.
it called? Dungeon Crawler.
Okay, so Chris, I'm headed back to work pretty soon in the next couple weeks. I start my morning commute.
You're doing math. You're teaching math.
Yeah, I'm teaching math. No, just a lot of drawing. But anyway, I picked up another course, so I'm teaching like Monday through Thursday this year. So that will mean that I have a morning commute and a commute home, which is perfect. I love listening to audiobooks when I'm in like the car, especially in traffic, because it puts me in a more zen kind of, I'm just like honed in on that, just going through the motions. So that is
it's a book, not a show.
I'm almost done with audio.
It's a book, but it's going to be adapted. Oh, sorry. It's going to be adapted to a show that Seth MacFarlane is creating.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I'm stoked. You're gonna get into it.
So I am. It's on my like.
What's it called again?
Dungeon Crawler.
It's a book
Carl.
Series called Dungeon Crawler Carl. There's like out of the 7 or 8 books in the series. I've been listening to the audiobooks because again, like just like with Project Hail Mary and Ray Porter, like this dude Jeff Hayes is an absolute fucking like artist with reading books. Like he does all of the characters in the book. It's fucking awesome. Like, and the story is so badass and it's so much fun. And I'm getting to that point now where I'm becoming one of those fans where I'm like, Seth MacFarlane, you better not fuck this up. Like this book is an absolute treasure, and you need to listen to it.
I'm hoping because of what we saw out of the Orville. Like,
I still haven't finished the Orville.
Yeah,
3 episodes ago.
Yeah. Yes. So Chris, I will give me a couple weeks. I'm saving that as kind of my like, okay, asshole, you got to get up and go. So you have to get up and drive to work.
Yeah.
I realize that I live a pretty
if Matt likes it, I'll give it a try.
I haven't. Oh, really? Okay.
Just fucking.
Okay, before we begin trivia, last thing, because I'm in my studio and
What's the 8 for?
You can see in the back I have this thing that I drew probably at the beginning of summer. So whatever.
Very
I
cool.
actually
Drew the world.
Is that paint or
I actually have a whole stack of drawings over there that they're just kind of piled up. But I might lose connection here, but I'm gonna show you over here my scroll. So
Your zigzags.
I gotta bring this on. Hopefully you can see my scroll.
Can't hear you, Matt.
And you're making me sick.
Wow, dude, look at that. That's awesome.
Oh, I see. So you can just roll out extra. Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
And
that
it's
is
just like
cool.
one continuous fucking
Canvas.
So you're like
art.
before Christ times drawings.
I don't know how
That's-
much of that you can see.
Yeah,
we got the idea.
You got the gist, yeah. So what? So you just keep drawing and just it's part of a story or just part of?
Yeah, it's kind of a.
creation?
It's kind of a. Well, it's about 30 feet, and I'm trying to make a loop, with it.
Oh, so
so-
it connects.
So it connects. So I could have it as a almost like a screen that would just kind of continuously move it
Oh.
around. So that you
That's-
just get
How
this-
long is that
That's
taking?
pretty badass, dude.
It's taking quite a while.
I was going to say 'cause that's 30
So-
feet. That's a lot of.
First of all, I had to make this contraption to go onto my desk just to kind of like have this mechanism. And then that led me into creating and messing around with it quite a bit, which was a lot of fun. But then it was kind of me hyper focusing on like, okay, this surface isn't working. I need more like this, and I was working with different papers and luckily I know paper and I was able to kind of use some of that old expertise knowledge. Although I had to like actually, it was a weird Superman is now Clark Kent moment where I was like, shit, I'm on the other side. I'm a consumer. I have to go to, so I was like, fuck Amazon. And I know the company that I'm going to order from because I was just like, I can order from Talus direct and they're, I'd rather just give them my money. And honestly speaking, like what, $5 more I spent with Talus, but I know they're
quality.
But anyway, I got this special paper that I can just keep erasing and like drawing on it. So
Pencil?
it's pencil and I keep kind of tracing over top of it and moving things around and erasing different areas and trying to make sense of it has kind of led me into a chasm of creativity and dead ends and other areas where I'm like, okay, maybe it could be this. And so it's
So when you started out,
Mhm.
was it you got 30 feet? Was it a plan you had already in mind, or are you just going? Because you said something about this is the direction I want to go. So
right. I mean, I'm not necessarily a storyteller where I sit down and I write like a story. That's just not who I am. So
laughing at
what is
Randy,
the
sorry.
comment? Talus. Yeah. Well, no longer, but
Because I'm just saying it's 30 feet. That's a lot of artwork to have it all mapped out before you started. I just
You know what?
curious.
Seemed
yeah.
like
Well,
kinda cool,
I
though?
didn't. So
Okay.
You know what?
Um,
Think of this perspective. Think of the
Yeah.
of the Talus. I don't know how big of a corporation they are, or if they're like massive multi.
no, they were just they were on par with. Yeah, don't forget. I'll put the ball hairs at the end. Don't you worry. So
So no, my point is like
Yeah.
think of the person who's like fulfilling your order, right?
yeah,
They get like this. This dude wants 30 feet of rolled up, very specific type of like specialty paper that can be done.
it's
Do you think he's like, I wonder what the fuck this dude's doing?
It's a
It's
big
10
joint.
so okay. So just to clarify here, 10
It's got a big ass.
yard 10 yards is a pretty common like roll
Oh, is
size. So So that's why it's that big. Is
Do you guys ever call it like if you're getting really like hoity-toity and can I get a first down of your specialist paper, please?
First down. I need
give me a first down of the number 9. Yeah.
I need a full football field here, guys. No, it's so I could essentially piece together more if I wanted to make it longer. Not that that's
what she said.
Yeah. But it's more that I feel like I could spend a really long time on this, and I'm trying to get it to a point where I can actually see if it'll even. There's multiple parts of it. There's like the creating of the drawing, and then there's also the creating of the contraption that I'm gonna have like this on, and the mechanism.
What do you like project like your total timeline of start to finish for this project will be? Like, how long do you think it'll take?
I don't know. I'm not giving
like
myself
ballpark.
A year, maybe. Hopefully.
Really.
Yeah.
So the reason why I asked that is like not only are you gonna get like the progression of the art or whatever you're doing, but it's like you're also gonna be able to pinpoint like when you look at that and you roll through it again, you can be like, I remember what was going on in my life at that moment when I was painting this section, right? And then like you're
pretty fucked up here.
I mean, it
pretty stoned in this little couple of weeks worth of work, you know.
Well, so I do have things mapped out,
which is awesome. By the way,
it is awesome.
I do have certain things mapped out because I wanted to know the flow of things, but again, there was a lot of dead ends where I was like, okay, I'm starting this. No, that doesn't feel right. What am I doing here? You know, like, and then like, should I have it this? And so finally I kind of just was like, okay, like this and this makes sense. And then I slowly kind of like worked towards something that I was like, okay, that makes sense, you know, and I was working more kind of with the landscape first, and now I'm working more with the figures and trying to lay out the narrative across the landscape, even though they're both the landscape is a character in the
Are you ever laying in bed?
So.
This might sound like a stupid question. Laying in bed and go, oh, why did I do that? Or
sometimes actually Jack, sometimes when I go to bed, sometimes what I do is I try to imagine the beginning of it. I would try to imagine like what I want the figures to look like, or I might think about like what the story progression might. So I do sometimes meditate on that. I think about that.
So all right, I know we've so here's the deal. Like we've
definitely, we're not artists, so we
have delayed trivia for an additional 12 minutes, but this is 12 minutes well spent. No, this is fucking cool shit. So let me ask you this: like, you get to one full revolution of the roll, right?
Yeah.
So was that you get a first down with your artwork, right? So you get to that 10-yard marker. Like, would you be in a position where you could still continue the story on a second run through?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose I could.
Did we just create something awesome?
So,
one of
the things that I've kept in mind with this initial drawing, because it's kind of easy to get lost in the chasm of your mind. You're just kind of like, oh, well, this is keep cool. on going. You have to kind of have some guidelines or some rules that you kind of set in place. Like, am I going to break scale with these figures? Are they going to get larger or smaller? How am I going to deal with the trees? Because I have a lot of trees in there. So I'm like drawing an entire forest, which feels like just fucking like, what am I doing? And then it's like, how realistic do I want to push those trees? Do I want them to feel more dreamlike? All of those things kind of come up in my head. But as it stands right now, I can use mulberry paper and just go right over top of what I've drawn, and I can just trace on top of that, and I can get to my core image, which is kind of one of the plans that I have. So I can almost kind of make my own print off of my own original, if that makes sense. So I can trace everything out. I can go through, I can color it, and then I can try it again, you know, and change things around if I want to. So cool. So I feel like it's kind of like the first, you know, I could see it taking longer than a year, honestly.
Even cooler, dude. Like that's like kind of an awesome project, though.
I was glad to where I got it to right now, because I'm switching gears into teacher mode, and sometimes it's harder to kind of break out of that. And so I have things set up where if I'm wanting to blow off steam, or I come home and I just want to draw, I can work on just detail work or refining things. So
I give you credit, because I probably would lose interest in it halfway through. I'd be like,
have you recorded any yourself of doing any of this? Like,
no, not of this stuff, just because I didn't want that pressure of, there's a certain, like, once you hit record, you kind of know, like, you need to perform or you need to do something, and it can kind of like inhibit just the creative process of, like, I would get to a certain point, and that's why I didn't want to just, like, each day it's something different, which I've done in the past, and that works within a solitary image. But then stringing them together, I wanted it to kind of feel more like you were seeing kind of one of these things kind of floating by or something like that, which is weird, because I haven't planned that one yet. But that was initially one of the images that I've been working on forever, is this kind of wormhole, like water wave, misty island imagery.
But are you trying to tell a story with it?
Well, that's tricky, because I'm not writing things out like words, and
it doesn't have to be. Like, I was thinking, you could do multiple things, but because like what my immediate thought when you said like the roll was the Lego set, the Super Mario Brothers set that's like in the TV, and you just turn the crank.
Sure, yeah.
And so I was like, like you could literally like just draw like your house in each season, and as you turn it, it goes from winter to spring to or you could be like even just like a journey from Earth to the moon, and like and then come back, and then it loops back around the moon, come back to Earth. I was like, oh, that'd be a cool story, like, so you could do it that way if you're turning a crank with this roll. So that was just
there's a lot of opportunities to like, so I kind of see this as the initial, like, okay, if I can get this formulated, like, because essentially I also had to scale my size down, because doing a large one like this, it just felt too daunting at first. It's like I have to get anytime you go big, it like gets more expensive and it gets more cumbersome. It takes up more space. What are you going to do with it after it's done? So, I had to kind of like work on a scale, which kind of like, it's like a fish. You're like trying to squish into a different scale. You're like, this doesn't feel like me. Okay, I can make this work. Okay, I see where
that's like a family heirloom, dude. Like that's wild as shit. Like,
it's crazy.
It's kind of like a weird comparison, and this is don't take this the wrong way. But like I'm thinking of like how far we've come from, like, so like essentially your product is kind of like you're spilling your mind right onto paper, and you're doing your thing, you're whatever it might be representing anything. But like you think back to like when fucking cavemen were doing this shit, they had like a cave wall that they had to have a finite ending, right? Just think how far we've come about like putting our mind to paper.
Who did they have to call to get the cave?
I'm saying
a special place.
The cave stuff will probably be here a long time.
Yeah, but like that's where we're at.
And this is on a polymer paper, so it's a lot more permanent in some ways. I just like the durability of this, like, because I can erase.
I just think it's amazing. I just don't think I could. Well, I don't have that kind of creative.
I wish I had some talent and like patience to make my own. I think that'd be fun as shit.
Yeah, I just could. Like I said, I would probably go after 3 months. Go, fuck it, I'm tired of this.
Well, there's been moments. There's been and also confusion too, because it's like you're just trying to But I got to a point where I feel there was a moment where I felt like my arms like kind of reaching around, where I was like, I think I'm there, and because it was definitely perplexing. And it's still there. I mean, it's just
because Cindy gets mad at me because I have all these.
There's still more to go. I feel like I'm just on the beginning of the hike up this mountain.
Formal request.
Yes.
Not requesting video, because I understand what that means. But would you be willing to share stills of like progress?
Oh,
because I would love to see
like
that.
it.
Yeah. Oh, you have an email, right?
I do. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's probably from
I hope it's from Randy.
Well, it was from a couple weeks ago, but someone didn't check. Hey, Ramblers. I figured I'd write in since it's been a while. I mean, I haven't been. Oh no, since haven't been able to join in live in a long while. For some reason, I no longer get the YouTube notification that when you start until after you finished recording. But I always listen to new episodes after they post a few days later. Thanks to all the TV show and movie recommendations, I just got Apple back after a 2-year hiatus, and we're catching back up on all those shows. Widow's Bay was so good.
Right.
Yeah. We just started. We just.
Go ahead.
No, that was Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim Watari. That's right.
Jim Watari's one. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Chris. I tried to.
We just started the new season for All Mankind last night. Everything else will have to wait until after my trip. Anyway, to the point, I'm going to Japan in August. I think he actually already left. And I wanted to know if Jack has any recommendations he remembers from his trip, besides not to buy the meat stick outside of, what was it, Disney?
Stay away from the meat vendors.
Yeah. Since I asked Jack to talk about Japan, I can't leave out Chris, Matt, and Nick. So for y'all, I finally got to watch Project Hail Mary. I finally got the Project Hail Mary Lego set, and we'll probably finish it before we record this week. And then he writes at the end, I ramble on, and now it's time. The time is now to sing my song.
Hell yes.
Will.
Who
Will.
Will.
Oh, Will.
No.
I guess I should have checked the emails before he went to Japan. Japan is great. But
Well, he can listen to it after it
what I-
releases in Japan.
what I suggest is
Might be listening to us right now.
what we didn't do is we didn't go a couple days early and adapt to the time change and all that because it killed us. It just we're old, so it flattened us. But yeah, stay away from the meat sticks. Tokyo. If you're going to Tokyo, there's a lot to do.
Yeah,
a lot.
I mean, what limited I've been in Japan, which was just outside the airport. The only negative, I get it because it's part of their cultural identity. There is nothing whatsoever in any language aside from Japanese.
Oh, yeah.
And their text is so small, you need fucking binoculars to read it. But anyway, other than that, I liked it. So it can be a bit daunting to try to figure out like where to go. But luckily, luckily in today's world with Uber and all the stuff, you can just kind of do it automatically. But
most of their public bathrooms are pretty good because they have the bidets and they have the thing that makes the white noise in case you have gas, so you can make noise in your stall where so you can't hear that.
Oh, no way! You gotta let it. You gotta be loud and proud, baby. Come on.
When I was out in San Diego, I forgot to tell the story last week. We went to my brother-in-law likes to go to this casino called Verona and stuff like that. I had to go in the bathroom, and there's a guy in there cleaning the bathroom, and he's in the stall next to me cleaning it, and I like, fuck it. I come walking out. And he's looking at me. I go, sorry. I just was like, I'm sorry. I don't like to be that guy that's farting in the
man.
The bathroom. I just don't like to be
it's the protected place in the world where you can just be whatever the fuck you want to be on the toilet. You gotta go. You let it rip.
Because I fart my grandkids' faces and all that stuff.
That's sweet.
I've taught them to that, but being in a public place and farting like that, it's just.
They call him Pink Eye Glatfelter for a reason. Those Glatfelter, their kids and their pink eye. It's fucking crazy.
Now, do you guys do this? Like, so I flew into Portland last week and I had to take a shit right as soon as I got off the plane. And I had a bad experience years ago where I take my not in Portland, but I took my pants down to take a crap and my wallet fell out into the toilet.
Are we getting another Nick's like embarrassing story from
not really
back in the beginning?
No, it's not like
your wallet fell.
Is this coming back?
It's not. No, it's not an embarrassing story.
Had you already taken the shit?
No, but you're just
okay.
You're just getting ready to go, but as you're pulling your crap down, the wallet falls out of the back of the shorts and it goes in. You're like, fuck, So I've gotten in the habit now of like when I get in there, I take my wallet and I stick it around top of the toilet paper dispenser, And so anyway, you do your business, and then I got up and I left my wallet on top of the toilet paper. It's the first time I've ever done that, and I get like maybe 30 yards outside or or 10 rolls of paper, or 3 rolls of paper outside of the thing, and I realized
to get that many wipes.
3 first downs.
No, I'm saying like for Matt's rolls of paper.
Okay.
3 first downs.
Yeah, 3 first downs. 3 first downs, and then I go, oh shit, and I but my mind is not remembering where I put it. I just knew it wasn't in my back pocket. So I'm thinking, did I leave it on the plane? Like, what the fuck, and then I go, okay, and I went in, and luckily it was still. Actually, somebody had actually went in, took a shit after me, and then was good enough just to leave it there, and so.
Yeah.
I went and grabbed it. Yeah. It's just one of those moments where you literally are having a heart attack.
They 100% looked at your shit, dude.
Probably.
Yeah. They probably put their shit in. They probably rub it on your money.
On there, yeah.
Have you noticed in the airport? What I noticed was.
Did you have pink eye after recovering your wallet by chance?
I noticed that there's a lot of pages. If you left your cell phone in the bathroom, your name is such and such. I like 6 or 7 times every time we're at every airport we went to, people were probably doing the same thing.
I've never seen that.
It was nonstop. People leaving their phones, probably like Nick did on the toilet, and if you left your, I
carry my wallet in my front pocket. I know it seems
I actually
odd,
rarely carry my wallet.
And it's a very small kind of slim wallet because it just has cards, and it's kind of like a little flip
when
thing.
I'm traveling, I have a backpack.
So I carry it kind of in my front, so that's why I don't. All right, Randy, I know you said save trivia for next week, but no, we have time. We can make this happen.
We can make it happen.
I forced these guys to get me this trivia. I'm fucking doing it.
And the paper conversation / art conversation was well worth the
You
detour.
did not force us. We wanted
I'm
to
glad. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I was trying to make it kind of fun.
I never watched that show.
So,
wait, is that a fucking AI re-envisioning of the cast?
Nope. I took a photo from the internets and I overlaid it on top of this. So, yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't that one actress like 50 playing like an 18-year-old?
Yeah, it's kind of the same like with Lisa Kudrow. Like she was the oldest.
Who starts this one out? I can't remember.
I think I lost. I know I lost.
Who was the last winner?
I think I won. Maybe.
Were you the last winner?
I think you were the last winner. It was.
I don't know.
Well, it wasn't me. I know that. I did horrible the last time.
Okay. Well, because I mean, Jack did get that 1 point off of guessing the rating system. So.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Good.
No, I think it was Chris. I think you're right. I think Chris did win. Yes, I'm not going to take that away from you. Good night, Randy.
He had an interesting trip his last.
He's like, I'm not waiting up for this fucking bullshit.
You goddamn bastards! I said hold it. I said wait. Week.
Okay, Chris, I'm putting you first. Jack, you're next, and then Nick, you're in last.
All right, I'll take Chris for 2.
All right.
Wait.
I can't.
Wait,
you can't take your name. You can only pick your friends. You
almost got it. You're like
let's do it.
I'll take Nick for 2.
Nick for 2.
Here we go. Okay. Name the alter egos of these 2 characters.
What the fuck, Nick?
Used by them in their respective shows. So, Phoebe Buffay went by this name, and George Costanza went by this name.
I don't know the Phoebe one.
The second I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, fuck, I knew that.
Right.
And then I'm thinking of George Costanza's, and it's not ringing a bell.
He went by that.
This is the hardest one I have, Chris.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I chose it first. That's awesome.
I
don't have an answer for either.
Either of them. Okay.
I'm very curious.
It's got to go to Jack, and he's going to get
George Costanza is Art Vanderlei, right?
Art Vanderlei.
Yeah. And Phoebe was her sister, right?
No. This is an alter ego name, just like how George Costanza has a different name that he went by that he created. She also created this one. Eric's like easy one, knows it. Right
I can't think of it.
Okay, well, clearly you're not a fan of the show Friends. She went by Regina Phalange.
Oh, I do remember.
Oh, that's right.
Phalange, actually.
Phalange, sorry. Phalange.
I never would have got that.
He did say Vanderlei. I'm just saying.
It's close enough.
Van. I spelled that correctly, didn't I?
No, but Jack didn't say
Vandelay. It's Vandelay. Yeah, he said
Right.
Vanderlei.
Vandelay Industries.
It's Vandelay.
Ooh.
You want to be my latex salesman?
Nick said he's letting Jack get it.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you.
I have been more than generous to Jack, so I won't feel
Okay.
bad being a dick about that one.
All right. I don't blame you.
All right. I'm going to take, because Chris was a dick, I'm not going to take his. I'm going to take Matt for 3.
Which
Middle
one?
one.
I didn't put
Middle
it. I didn't put the A, B, or C on here.
Middle one.
Sorry. Middle one?
Middle one.
Okay. TV show name, one of these actresses' name, and the TV show that stole their sitcom premise. Allegedly.
Queen Latifah is one.
Queen
right?
Latifah, ding.
Yeah.
You know the name of this
Name
show?
the TV show stole
Yeah.
their sitcom premise.
Mm-hmm.
Friends stole their sitcom premise.
Ding. You're right. It is Friends.
And
Oh,
I
wow.
cannot remember the name of the I do remember because I remember her complaining about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was on that. If you watch that history of the TV sitcom, they
yeah,
talk
that's
about
right.
it.
That's where I saw it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I remember it.
Yeah. I mean, there were some similarities there, but anyway.
Girlfriends. I don't know.
Nope,
I don't know
not
the name of the
girlfriends,
show.
but good guess.
Got
Nick,
2 points, unless I mispronounced something.
No
got
clue.
2 points. You're on the board.
On the board, that's 3 for me.
Yeah, I know you got 3.
What's the name of the show? Oh, I forgot.
Chris is still got a guess.
Oh, I have no idea. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So no guesses on the TV show. It was called Living Single.
That's
So,
right.
Erica Alexander and Kim Coles were the other.
Wasn't the girl from Facts of Life on there too?
Facts of Life? What?
Tootie, the girl played Tootie. Kim Fields, wasn't she on that Living Singles?
Kim Coles, was it?
Kim Field.
Kim Fields?
Wasn't she also on
she
that?
she was on Living Single?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't watch Living Single. I just
Neither did I.
made
I
trivia
saw it.
about it. Kim
I'll
Coles.
go.
And let's see. You're really delaying this by making me look this up now.
Exactly.
You have to look it up.
Kim Fields was on it. You're right. She played
oh.
Regine Hunter. So I'm not giving you an extra
Not
point for that.
Regine, not to be confused with Regine Phalange.
Nick's like, I'm a stickler about the phalange. Okay.
Vanderlei.
all right,
okay,
Nick,
but
you're up.
Not the lane.
I'm gonna go Chris for 2.
Chris for 2. One hand washes the other. Name the artist.
Jamiroquai, Virtual Insanity.
See, that was the trivia that I chose in hopes that Jack would have picked it.
You know what? Jack would have got it wrong.
Exactly.
I had no idea.
Fucking Nick had to get it. Fuck.
Ooh, hey, hey.
That music video is still insane, and that song still slaps.
Yeah, you were right, Chris. I wouldn't have gotten it.
Yeah.
At all.
That was my Jack.
We
that
all
was my Jack
had some
question
harder.
for sure.
We had some harder stuff this one, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, Chris.
I'll take Jack for 2.
Jack for 2.
I was
Finishing
hoping
off
Chris
the
would pick
2s.
this one.
TV show and one of the actresses.
Glad I didn't pick it.
That's Tia and Tamara.
Yeah.
You need the last name.
Last name?
Yeah, you gotta have the last one of the last names.
Jack's a
Name one of
stickler.
Name
You
one
weren't
of
a
the
stickler.
actresses.
Fuck me. God damn it.
Tia and
You know
Tamara.
what? I'm gonna give it to you because I didn't think you'd get that. So I'll give you the.
You got both their first names, so that's why I was going to give you
All
a
right.
point.
Thank you.
So, name of the show.
I can't believe you got Tia and Tamara.
I thought that was the name of the show.
I thought it was too. Fuck. I don't know. No idea. Sister.
Woo! Yes. That's
Got
it.
it.
Is that it?
Isn't that it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sister. That's
I
pretty
was
good.
I was like double trouble or nope, sister.
That was pretty good. Jack sent me that, and I was like, I think Chris will get the name of the show, but he won't get the actress.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's a good thing I didn't bet. Jeez.
I
was sweating.
I got to give you.
That came out of the depths of the brain.
I never watched it. I watched a couple episodes.
What's the last name?
Venus Flytrap.
I just had it up there. When
Mullen,
go back to it.
Mullen, Smith. I don't know.
Let's hope I don't fuck anything up here. Maori.
Yeah, I would never have known that. Hell no.
When you said Tia and Tamara, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a dick, but I said no.
Jack, you're up.
Let's see. I'm gonna go Matt for 3 at the top.
Name this world sporting event, year, and location.
What the fuck? A sporting event.
Yeah.
Is it chariot racing? I don't know. Let's see. Can you make it bigger?
No, I can't. I
Oh,
should have made it bigger.
I did make it bigger. Okay.
Yeah. It's a very famous year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's got to be in Germany, right? Like to the 1930.
Why would it be 30?
1938 Olympics, right? No, 1934. Wait, when did they invade?
Okay.
It's every 4 years. So 1932 Olympics.
Okay. I guess I'm going to give you a point on saying that it's the Olympics. It is not 1936, though.
I said 32.
And you said Germany.
Germany.
Yeah, and it's not Germany. So
okay. And the sporting event is
you got the Olympics.
It's got to be some kind of track and field thing, right?
No,
but you got the Olympics.
That was the sporting event is the Olympics.
Oh, name the sporting event. I thought I had to name the event of the sport.
No, not the sport.
Location is.
You already guessed Germany, dude. It's on to Nick.
Location is Germany.
You already guessed Germany.
Is Greece.
You already guessed Germany. Sorry, dude. It's on to Nick.
Jeez.
I'm gonna go Greece. And then I've got 2 guesses. So
you
1896.
1896 is correct. Nick with the fucking
Rain Man.
math. Yeah, no kidding. He was like, ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, here I am saying I wish I fucking paid attention to what the fuck they were talking about with the years. I could have done the math if I fucking did the homework. Shit.
Well, I knew the first modern games are held in Greece, but I would not have said 1896.
I didn't specify.
I thought you were going for
90s.
I thought you were going because of the. Wait, why was that 90s?
Because
he
he asked for 90s trivia. He didn't specify which 90s.
Oh, for
That
fuck's sake.
is bullshit. That is,
I didn't even think
I,
about that.
I wasn't even thinking about that when I was answering the goddamn question.
I
So if I listened
I
to the
thought you
math
were
earlier, it wouldn't have
I thought you
fucking
were going for
mattered.
Germany. I forgot it was 90s trivia.
Same.
Nick,
Still
it's your turn.
I still wouldn't have gotten it.
I'm gonna go Jack 1.
Ooh, giving Chris a shot here with he could come up and score on the. What year did the Padres last make it to the World Series? Come on, Rain Man.
Randy didn't go to bed.
Well, this is always my Achilles heel.
Well, while you're thinking about the year, the Red Sox and the White Sox are tied up in the middle of the 13th inning right now.
Yeah, I've been watching. It's going crazy.
Back and forth. Sorry.
I mean,
Give me
it
a
has
minute there, Nick.
if it's not in the 90s, then it's not technically a right question. But I'll go 1998.
Fucking Rain Man.
Chris.
1994.
Nick already got it.
Oh shit!
I couldn't remember, Jack.
That's what
You gave me the
graduated high
I
answer.
school.
said fucking Rain Man.
Clearly,
I
I'm
knew
not,
it
'cause
wasn't.
It was
the
all
early
marble. Even in the is it still there?
Nick pulls ahead with 5.
Oh, it
Jack
must
has
still be there
4.
if you went there.
Chris, you have 2. This is your time to make a comeback, dude.
All right. I will do Nick for 3. This is a fucking really good or terrible choice. Let's go. Airheads.
Boom. What's the band name from Airheads?
Actor's name that plays bass is Steve Buscemi.
Boom. Got that? You're up to 4 points now. Can you name the
band's
band name? Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. It's fair. It's a tricky one. It's a hard one. I wouldn't have gotten it.
Pluralize.
Is it my turn?
What?
That's just
What did I plural?
No,
Oh.
like in the movie, like when they actually say what their name is. How can you pluralize?
The drummer is Adam Sandler, right?
You don't
There.
get points for the drummer. It's only
Okay,
the band name.
The band name is They Are the Crusaders. No fucking idea.
I don't think that's it. It's the Lone Rangers.
Oh, that's
And why would the Lone Rangers be plural?
It's like, why, how can you pluralize the Lone Rangers? What do you mean? There are 3 of you. You're not exactly lone, are you? You know?
Yes.
Let's go.
What it has on there. Why would it have Adam Sandler's name on there? That wasn't the question.
Well, I just had it all pulled up, ready to go
All right.
for us to discuss.
I'm
just to show.
cool now. I'm cool now.
And the Red Sox just won 12-11 in the bottom of 13.
Man,
Well, you just tied it with Jack, but it is now Jack's chance to choose.
no pitching.
Who am I tied with?
It's your turn to choose, Jack.
I'll take. Let's finish off the Matt. Matt for 3.
Oh, thanks. After I threw you that 1896 curveball,
Yeah.
you're coming back for more. Name the movie title and both of these actors.
The movie title. Fuck.
Yeah.
Is
What's
that
the movie?
Pierce Bronson?
Boom, you got 1 point.
Okay, and the other guy is. Isn't that the guy from South Park? Oh, right.
Does it go to me?
It actually goes to me first.
It actually goes to Nick.
Ah,
Sorry.
So I don't
The
know.
movie title is
There were so many scenes from this that I was like, "Ooh, this! Oh, this!"
I love the fact that Jack does not know
I don't know the
that
movie.
actor.
I don't know how many times I watched this movie.
Oh wait, no, that's Lost. That's fucking pilot.
I think the timer's almost gone up on Jack.
Oh,
What do you
way.
think?
No, that's not fair. That's not fair.
I mean, I gave you the brain shot that you needed to figure it out.
No, I did. I looked at his piercing blue eyes. What's his
Oh,
name?
just looking at his piercing blue eyes
All right.
because
Moves
his
to
name's Pierce
Nick.
Brunson. All right, it's got to go to Nick.
I don't know the actor, but I'm just gonna guess the Lawnmower Man.
And it's Jeff Fahey.
Jeff Fahey.
Oh, that is
Nice.
Wow.
I
Nice,
saved
guys.
I saved his life.
Oh, good. I got it.
Yeah, you did. The Lawnmower
So we
Man.
each got a point.
Yes,
That's
you each
fair.
got a point. So now it is Chris and Jack are tied with 5 points.
I never
each,
saw
and
Lawnmower
Nick
Man.
has 6. I don't know why, but
That's
it was one of
mine.
those movies that I just watched
Who's the
because it
guy?
was on
Who's
cable.
the guy from
It was kind of cool because
South
it was
Park I
like
was thinking
virtual
of?
reality, but it was like really
Ray
bad.
It
Parker?
was, yeah, it was definitely ahead of its time. It bombed, but yeah.
It's I love the community send up that they do where the dean has the virtual, like he has this virtual thing and he goes into this virtual reality world and he like changes the time and he's like, I am a god.
Are
or
you
something.
spoiling the movie? Are you spoiling the movie for me?
I'm not spoiling the movie. I'm spoiling the community
I'm just
episode.
I'm just fucking with
okay.
you.
All
I'm
right,
gonna-
Jack. It's on to Nick.
Mine, yeah. I'm gonna go Chris for 3.
Chris for 3. Ooh, I think
Oh.
you.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. So wait, actor. Oh, device. Ooh.
This is my asshole question.
So
I
it's
don't know the device. Does it have batteries in it?
Yeah, it is.
Tommy Lee
Okay.
Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones ding.
K.
K.
Is it not K?
Okay.
What?
Agent
Yeah.
K.
It's okay. Thank
Okay.
you. Okay.
Shit. It's the mind wipey thing. You know?
That was my answer.
You took Jack's answer, mind wipey thing.
Yeah. I think that's actually what Will calls it in the movie. You know, the mind wipey thing. But I don't know what the device is called.
Okay, Jack, you want to take a stab at
mine? Eraser, mind eraser or something.
Ooh, so close.
Now, if it would have been, the little cricket or the little hornet or whatever it's called, that might have been closer.
I haven't seen this movie in years.
Yeah.
All right. I shall reveal this since Jack just said the mind eraser. It is called the neuralizer.
Neuralizer.
I wouldn't have got that.
Yeah.
That was a tough one. Well, not the first two, but the
Chris, it's up to you. I'm guessing
Jack,
you're going to take
for 3.
Jack for 3. Name the movie.
Oh, I love this.
And the 2 actors.
Jim Belushi.
Ding.
Fuck.
No one knows that actress's name. I think it was the only movie she was ever in.
This was Jack's move.
Curly Sue.
Ding.
good job.
Chris is up to 7. Jack, you can't guess. Nick, you don't know.
I have no idea. Yeah.
Okay.
It was John Hughes' last film.
Yeah, I don't know her name.
Alison Porter.
Did not know that.
That's a pretty classic actress name, though, don't you think?
Alison Porter. Yeah, she took some. Now no one can ever use it.
I went to high school with a girl named Alison Porter. It wasn't her.
Jack, it comes down to Nick or Chris. Who are you gonna?
I'll take. I haven't taken a Chris question yet, have I? I'll take Nick for one.
How can he take?
What?
Because that leaves my question.
Yeah,
Right.
yes. He's forced
All
to
right.
take mine.
I'll
He's
take
forced to
Chris.
take mine.
No, he's forced to take mine because he can't.
Yes, I got to take Nick's.
Oh, yeah. Reverse that. Sorry. No, Nick's logic is completely correct.
I don't know
Sorry.
what's happening.
I'll take Nick for one.
You're taking Nick for one. Okay, because I think you should take Chris, and then that kind of sucks for Nick. But okay.
Wait, I
Nick
could
for
do
one.
that, couldn't I?
Nah, that's
We're going Nick for
Could
one.
do that, right?
Name this future predicting game, which shares its name with an unrelated TV show.
Oh,
I put that in there.
I remember this
Nick,
as a kid.
that's kind of how you phrased it. So
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
that was kind of.
That's good. That's good rewording.
I could never make them.
You fold paper. You know how to fold
I
paper,
know.
don't you, Jack?
No,
I think we called it just something different.
Oh,
Really?
you called it something different?
Yeah.
I said
I've heard
probably.
it referenced to different things, but
Because you open it up and it has.
yeah.
Well, I do think
different
that
options.
because of what Nick also put in here,
Right.
That narrows it.
That's what made me realize that I think that my way is not the only way
I'm going to go Magic 8 Ball.
because it makes sense.
Magic 8 Ball also makes sense, but it is
There's a TV show called Magic 8 Ball.
It's not.
I can't
there's
remember.
not, yeah.
I can't remember what they call it. It's been
Chris, you want to
50
take
years
a
since
stab
I
at that
thought
one?
about it.
So we used to call it a fortune teller, but that's not what Nick's referencing. I don't believe.
No, it was called. We call it something else. I cannot remember the name of it though.
I mean, Matt, did you call it what I called it?
I have heard of that, but
No.
that I don't know if that's what we called it. I didn't even hear a fortune teller. I just knew it was like this little thing that you could make, and once I discovered how to make them, of course, I would draw things on them and what have you.
Yeah, so you'd write out options inside of it, and it would be the letters that spell out the game. Because by the time
Oh
you get to
no,
the
that's a
center-
different game, dude.
No, man. Look, we play it like maybe I'm wrong. Okay.
Yeah, I think you're wrong, but I
There
know
was
you're.
things
I know
inside you
I
had
know
to
the
do,
game you're
right?
referring to. That
Okay.
is marriage, like blah blah blah, something shelter,
Yep,
and
you got it.
whatever.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. So that was a different game. This was like more of an origami thing that you created, and you put pick a number, and then you go like womp 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 like that many times. You open it up, you pick another number.
I do
womp,
have an
womp, womp,
alternate
womp,
one
womp.
that I could always queue up.
And you got, like, a
Try
little
to do an
fortune
do the alternate one then. Yeah.
You want me to do the alternate one?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we should do the alternate one. That was
Okay. All right.
But I did play
What
Mash.
was this called?
I will reveal it.
Well,
here.
Chris called it the future predictor, but I called it
Mash.
I called it. I know mine. It was called the fortune teller.
fortune teller.
Yeah.
I don't remember either one of those. Well, I haven't played it in like 50.
Because the way we played Mash was like you start off like making like
Yes,
a
a
big
circle.
circle, pull, right?
Well, you'd write out the options. You'd have the mash. You'd write out the 4 options or whatever the options.
But you
and
never
then
didn't
really
fold
called
it
the
into that
mash?
thing, though.
You do the mashed potato.
You didn't fold it into the origami
the
thing. You just
mash.
did all the work out on the piece of paper, and you kind of determined what your picks were.
Okay.
All right, this is going to take me just a second here.
I never would have got that.
Okay, well, I'll do
So-
the alternate that Nick had sent, and I need to bring up his.
Oh, Nick sent an
Question.
alternate. I didn't do that.
Yeah, I always say an
I
alternate.
feel lazy now.
Well, yeah, it's kind of a.
Hopefully, Jack will get this one.
Okay, so
Oh, because you need it to keep Chris.
What-
right?
what is the oh, okay, here I'll cue it up here. I got to go back to this.
You gotta go
and
back, Kate.
remove
I
that.
still can't believe I didn't get Jeff Fahey. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Let's see, where do I? Oh, here we go. And sorry, guys. I need to do that.
Well, since it's just 1 point,
I know, but it's
we'll just name the last bit of the map.
okay.
Like
So
the last bit of the answer.
last bit of the answer,
The end.
the end.
Did I get it?
Okay.
Like
Well,
not-
why don't
not-
you just say it? Because then that
Okay,
way-
so
that
what is
Wait,
the
you
name?
get a visual?
Mhm.
You will.
Here it
What's
is.
what's the name of this gang from the 1890s?
The hole in the wall game.
He got the point.
You got the point.
Got the point.
Or who
You
are the
got the
two
point.
people on the left and the right, Jack?
Well, you got Butch Cassidy. And on the right.
As in the people that are sitting on the left and the right side of the couch.
Okay, my right.
Isn't this
That's Butch Cassidy.
That's Butch
Yeah.
Cassidy, and the one on the far left is the Sundance Kid.
Yeah.
So that was absolutely 100% Nick's. I hope Chris picks this question, because I would never.
Which one
have
was
gotten that.
news?
Upper left.
And what about what was there? What was?
sorry, I pulled
Flat
it away. I
Nose.
was trying
Which
to
one
get to the
Flat
last.
Nose.
I don't think Flatnose is in that photo,
Okay.
but
Well, Nick-
Carver's in the upper left.
Nick
All right, so-
almost surely has this all sewed up. He
Oh, I
has
do.
8 points.
Rolls.
Chris has
I
2
fight-
points. Or I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Nick
I
has 8
recommended
points.
Chris watch that movie.
Chris has 7 points. Jack has 6 points. The only
Oh.
thing is if Nick doesn't get this, it would automatically go to Jack, and he would have a point to tie with Chris.
Ooh.
So,
Ooh,
Wow.
So you're tied for the lead.
name 2 actors in this photo, and yes, it's for 1 point. 2 actors in this photo.
Sorry, I just know Shredder, and that's it. So
Okay, and Shredder's name?
I don't know Shredder's name.
This is actually my dickhead question.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's funny
I
because
mean, it is. Oh yeah. Well, I'll go ahead and steal one of the names because
Okay, go for it.
Smith. But
Yeah, Will Smith.
I'll take that away from Chris. But
Because I figured the other 3 are just difficult enough where you're not
Except
gonna
for
have them
Jack
in your
knows
frontal
the one
lobe
because he
section of
met
your
him.
brain.
I met
Or-
obviously met the dad.
Yeah. But do you remember his name?
Nice guy.
Yeah. Can't remember his
See,
name.
I would have gotten another one of the actors' names immediately.
Her.
I'm not saying which.
Is that the second one that got? Is that the second mom or the first mom?
That's the first mom.
Because remember, Will Smith didn't get along with the first mom, so she went.
Mm.
I
R.I.P. to that guy. I like how like Treast isn't giving it away in the chat because yes, he did pass away.
that guy.
yeah, that guy.
That guy is really
All
not-
right,
really
I'm
nice guy.
revealing
Great
it.
guy.
It is James Avery.
Avery.
Yeah.
Daphne Maxwell Reed. Was she married to the Reed from?
Tiana Ali.
Tatiana Ali.
Tatiana.
I remember being like, damn.
Was she married to the?
Damn.
What's Venus Flytrap?
What?
His last name is Reed. Tim Reed.
No idea.
Oh, that's great.
But yeah,
Well, good game,
Tatiana Ali, I
guys.
remember because I was like
Nick-
her age when
Nick
that show
wins
was
that
on.
one. Chris coming in second, and
Jack
Jack.
last.
Sorry.
Well,
I mean, you had a good.
I had a
Yeah.
chance.
Mm-hmm.
You did.
You did.
I
So
can't complain.
it was a close one. I like it when it's close. That was fun. And even though we went a little bit long, I hope everybody enjoyed this show. I should probably take one more commercial break before we sign off.
Yeah, they're married.
No shit.
Daphne Reed, right?
No
shit.
Yeah.
I just
Fresh Prince of
thought that
Bel-Air.
would be funny if it came back after a commercial break. It was like, no shit.
They were married.
All right. I know we went a little bit long, but we needed
guy
to
that
do a
played
little bit of
Venus
catch
Flytrap.
up here. And of course, who
Tim Reed.
doesn't love a good trivia game? Hopefully everybody that
Oh.
joined us in the chat.
I've got a random trivia question. for you guys.
Randy, why are you still up?
He also played Downtown
Wait, I thought
Brown
you
on
went to
Simon
bed.
and Simon.
You clocked out at 11.
And he was on Sister Sister.
Okay.
Oh, full circle.
I got a random sports trivia question. If you guys want to hear it, it's a Jeopardy question.
Ooh.
So
I got to form it in the form of a question.
It's a 2-minute penalty in the NHL, a 15-yard penalty in the NFL, and a no penalty in the Major League Baseball if you're Doc Ellis pitching a no-hitter in 1970.
Being on LSD.
Well, that's not necessarily a penalty.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Well, he was on LSD and pitched no hitter against the Padres.
Huh.
In
But
1970.
Do you need me to repeat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's a 2-minute penalty in the NHL, a 15-yard penalty in the NFL, and a no penalty in MLB if you're Doc Ellis pitching a no-hitter in 1970.
Well,
Randy knows.
On
I have
Sportsman.
no fucking idea. And Randy's so fucking tired. Go ahead and tell us, Randy.
Tell us, Randy.
Randy seems to know. And by all means, join us live on YouTube.
Yes, you can say it, Randy.
You can
Tripping. That's right. Yes.
Tripping. Well, what about
Why was that the first thing that came to mind? Like we're like being on LSD.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, well, you're right there. You're that close.
Yeah,
No one was. I was on. I was being on LSD. No, you were tripping balls.
You're tripping balls.
Why did we think that?
Why not a basketball reference? Isn't there something for tripping in basketball too?
Probably.
Yeah. Mhm.
I mean, you could probably get a tripping call in any sport.
Yeah, if
Right.
you trip, if you're running down, and you
There's a
trip the
tripping,
shot,
for sure. It could be
well,
a
it's not
yellow card
penalty,
in
it's automatic out.
could be a yellow card in soccer. So
Yeah, or red.
I mean,
card.
intentional
Okay.
tripping.
What a
for sure
rambly
can be.
Ramblecast.
Yeah, we did a long one. Join us next week
You enjoyed it.
if you dare. If you dare. For episode 341, I guess we'll be back again on Thursday at 9:30.
It's
That's
almost
right.
Thursday now.
Thursday at 9:30. That's what we do. Anyway, thanks for everybody though that did join us live in the chat. Randy, Matt Treist, Eric stopping by, probably is still with us. Sherry, as well as Cozy. If I missed somebody, it's because I blinked. Tom
Eric,
Petty,
right.
thanks for the song at the beginning of the show. If you want to send us an email, clearly nobody sent us any Kathy Ireland pics.
Yes, it's
I know.
disappointing, isn't it?
That's bullshit.
I know what
That's
happened
horseshit.
there. Anyway, I won't
No, we're
derail
gonna
this
get
show any
Jessica
further.
Tandy pictures next week.
But send us that email to rcadcast@gmail.com. Go over to YouTube. Follow us at Ramblecast After Dark, all spelled out like that.
Get that.
And if you're a patron at any level, thank you for doing what you have done all throughout and send us some money because we haven't gotten any. Anyway, take care and
You got that.
good night.
Got them
Good night.
Jessica Tanny in the green bikini.